Let's go! Oh, hey, how's it going? It's your boy, Andy Broom, coming at you. We're back with some Neo Twooey. Technically, this is like part 23 of the playthrough, but what we're doing is we're grabbing the secret reports. Actually, we already grabbed most of them. I really just have to get 2 more, and then we're gonna read all of them on stream. It's gonna be a great time. And I'm also gonna view the second secret ending. I think all we have to do is get the rest of the secret reports, which again, I gotta do the another day dive to get the last one. And then by doing that, I'll complete the social network to get the last one. We'll read them, we'll watch the secret ending. And that's Neo, the world ends with you. I think I want to platinum this game. I'm definitely gonna come back eventually and probably platinum this game. I don't have time to right now. I'm not gonna platinum it on stream, but I kind of want to do the secret reports on stream at least, and then I don't know, maybe we'll do like a fun little stream in the future. I haven't really decided yet, but hey, I hope you guys are doing well. I had some technical issues earlier, so that's why it's kind of taking me a while to like get started, but we're here. Let me know if everything sounds okay, because I have been, again, it took me like an hour to go live. I was having a lot of issues, but we're chilling. Hope everyone's doing well, and yeah, let me see who's all chilling in here. Yo, oh snap, kill shot, dude, leading off strong with the $1 donation. Thank you so much, Killshot. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Hope everything's good. Man, love you, love you, love you. Let me see who else is in here. Yo, Corrupt Chaos was good. What's up, Hack? How you doing? Tyler, what's happening? I don't think I've ever seen this intro. Well, you have now. You have now. That is the intro we have for every single Neo stream. Well, not every single one. This one is just for like the post-game streams, I guess, but we do have a very similar intro for the other ones. Yo, what's up, J-Ray? We had this. What's good? What's good, man? How's the weather? It's actually really cold here, but my house is surprisingly warm right now. Hence why I'm wearing a tank. But no, it's like, I'll actually tell you what the weather is right now. Where I'm at, it's currently 30 degrees outside, so that is a thing. Man. This is where I put my Resident Evil mobile. Nice to see you're having fun though. Yo, Kata, was good. Yeah, we will be continuing Resident Evil maybe tomorrow or Wednesday. I'm either gonna do Persona 5 tomorrow or Resident Evil Village tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. But I think I definitely want to do Resident Evil on Wednesday. We'll see how it goes. We'll see where the days take us. Low key, Jota, what's good? How you doing? Yes, we back. Finally got chillin'. Yes, it is chilly here, but I'm glad you're finally chilling. You know, man. How are you doing tonight? I'm doing good. Had kind of a not so great day of work, but you know, playing Neo Twooey makes me happy. So we're gonna have a good time tonight. We're almost at the end of the year. It's crazy. It's already the end of November and I literally hate it. Currently doing the Remind data battles. I commend you, sir. Good luck. How are those going for you? Put the stream in the background, the void spoilers. How are you doing? I'm doing good, Killshot. I appreciate you on Lurk. Hey, whatever you gotta do to avoid spoilers. Yeah, we're in post game, so we're probably gonna be talking about some spoilers, so it might be a good idea to mute the stream, because I don't know what the heck I'm going to be talking about, especially when we read the secret reports, because those are probably going to be very spoilery. But yeah, I appreciate you lurking. That means a ton. Seriously, thank you so much. Haven't played Resident Evil Village? It's really good so far. It's really good. I'm really enjoying the heck out of it. I wish it was that cold where I'm at right now. Listen, J-Ray, I hate the cold. If you know me, I absolutely hate the cold. It's the worst thing to ever exist. I'll take 90-degree weather over being cold. Like, I don't care. I hate being cold so much. Man, looking forward to it. appreciate you, Kenna. Ma'am. Oh, that's fair. Hey, honestly, I would rather you not watch a stream if it means you don't get spoiled for a game that you want to play. I totally understand that. So yeah, so the biggest thing we got to do today, we got to do this, hang on a second, I love Unpainted, but you know how it is in these streams. We gotta rock the best song in the game. I gotta configure my pin setup because I'm actually at Dogonzaga right now. I'm actually by Rhyme, but yeah, I just haven't dove in yet because I need to kind of configure my pins a little bit. Let me make sure. Let me real fast. Sorry, 1 second, guys. I'm gonna pull up. Bada bing, bada boom, bam. There we go. I just need to kind of fix the chat on my screen. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Looks a lot better, man. One day you'll join the Brotherman in the freezer soon. I've been living in the freezer for 25 years of my life. I'm all right. Okay, so because this is a post-game stream, I'm totally welcome to backseating. You know, what pins are going to be the best for this dive, because this is the hardest dive in the game. It's a level 80 dive. I grinded out to level like 85. I'm not going to try to do this on like hard or ultimate. I'm going to try to beat it on normal and get gold, and that's all we're going for. But we'll see how it goes. It might take me a few tries. I don't know how long it's going to take, because it is the hardest dive in the freaking game. Okay, so I definitely I'm going to keep this pin. This pin has saved my butt so many times. I'm going to just keep this on for sure. I kind of like this one, because I was using these ones just to level them up, but I probably have some better ones I can try. I want to put some freezing ones on, because freezing in this game is really, really, really good. Yeah, let's go by Affinity. There we go. Although, hang on, no. Because I do want to have at least one triangle pen. Input, yeah, here we go. And I don't think I have a, oh no, I do have a fire pin equipped right now. I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep that fire beam on Rindo. Ooh. You know what? Let's go double fire. Let's see how that goes. Oh, this one's really good. Oh, snap. I actually didn't even know I had this. Wait, that's pretty sick. Time stop. That's actually so sick. I don't know if that's going to help me in this situation. I might have to try it, but I also did not level it up. Oh, ice. I need some ice. I need some ice, baby. Oh, I have, right. You know what, okay, no, I'm putting this on right, yeah, this pin's really good. What's up, Adachi? How dare you delete Nagi? Hey, listen, Nagi, it is kind of funny that I'm doing the dive and I don't have Nagi in my party. Nagi is just taking a break. She has contributed a lot to the team, and I respect it. I don't know. I kind of like this setup, but I want an ice pen. Oh yeah, I've got 3 fire pins. I like this pen though. Oh, I like this one too, but I kind of want to go with the ice. Let me see, because I want to be able to freeze them. I'm not really, because I'm going to be playing on normal, so I'm not actually really worried too much about taking a ton of damage. Also, I'm going to just have my level jacked all the way up. I'm not taking any chances. But freezing would be nice. Oh, here's all my ice pens. I'm like, where the freak? This one's really good. I like this one. I already have an L1. I might take that. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to take this off. I have one that's leveled up somewhere. Yeah, sorry guys. This first like 5-10 minutes is me kind of just figuring out what I want to go in with, so just bear with me. Yeah, this one's pretty good. This one's good. I like this. I'm gonna just try this Fire, water, light, ice, electric. Let's just see what happens. I don't know how this is gonna go. If it goes terribly, we'll figure something else out. I'm gonna do this on normal. I'm not trying to go crazy here. Let me catch up on chat real quick before we jump into this dive. Man. We ain't nixing Fret. You're right. You're right, J-Ray. Ain't no way. Fret's the real main character here. It's freaking hot where you're at. I'm jealous, man. I'd rather be hot than cold. That's just me personally. What's up, Applejack? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. A strategy you can use is all light affinity pins with threads that increase light pin damage. I didn't even think about. Let me see what threads I have on right now, actually. Reload shotgun. Oh no. Yeah, I kind of. I mean, I've got this defense boost one. I feel like I should just get threads that boost a bunch of attack. I actually don't know what else I have on. Yeah, I've got this one on Fret. I bought this for beat recently, so I'm definitely gonna be putting that to use. I'm just gonna. Oh, you know what? Hang on. What else do we have here? What does Perpetual Pain do? Oh, okay. That actually. See, I like the attack stat boost, though, you know. I am a fan of the stat boost. Slightly faster? Oh, that's on beat. Yeah. I'm just gonna actually just put this on, just because why not? Just for the stats. I'm just gonna roll with this, and then I'm just gonna see what happens. I'm just gonna see if I can beat it. Because if I can, that would be kind of sick. Yeah, boy! Yeah, boy! Let's have a look. All right. Go ahead, Nagi, even though she's not even in my party right now. It is on Switch, yes, it is. It is on Switch. And get shredded, yo. Ma'am. Yeah, Twooey has a ton of charm. 1 and 2. This is a great sequel, man. All right. Do I plan on revisiting Recoded? Oh my gosh. Do I plan on revisiting Code Vein? Probably not, to be completely honest, but that was a fantastic game whenever I played it. All right, I gotta focus. If I can get that beat drop up, like I actually don't even know what time I gotta get, to be completely honest, either. So that's also gonna be a fun thing to freaking figure out. What time do I need to actually freaking beat this? To gold this, I should say. Yeah. You're still alive. That's a problem. Yeah, I'm actually not taking that much damage at all, which is sweet. So I'm definitely gonna have to. I think if this doesn't work out, oh, frog! We're gonna have to mess with our threads for sure. Bali sound familiar? I'm not familiar with Bali. Let's do this. No, I can't say I am, unfortunately. Nagi, my beloved. Oh, the boss reaction compilations that I give across the channel, that's amazing. Oh, I'm getting smoked. I kind of want to save, no, dang it, I wanted to save it. This is not going well. Yeah, Code Vein was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the heck out of Code Vein. I might play it again in my own time. I don't think I'll stream it again, though. Are you winning, son? Confident chicken? I'm not feeling too confident right now, but we'll see. We'll see how the rest of this goes. Yeah, I think I should save the killer remix for these big boys because they have so much health. But I do like these pins that I have that I'm using right now. I think if I play my cards right, I can get that beat drop going pretty consistently. Ow! I'm in the corner. No one puts baby in a corner. Okay. I should also probably be paying attention what they're weak to. Just so if I do fail this, I can kind of come back with certain pins. That might be a little better. Oh no, unhand him! dang it, the only one that was... Wow, this is just bad timing. This is just such terrible timing. Like, the one attack that was available, he got grabbed, and then the next one that was available got, like, swatted. Alright.
That was awesome! I was pretty great, wasn't I?
Okay. Frick. Yeah, this is not the best. I don't think this is the best run. I'll be very shocked if I actually get gold here. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't even know what time I'm aiming for, so that is another thing that's gonna factor into this whole thing. So you're weak to water, eh? Alright. Gosh, you don't freaking die, dude! These big guys, man, cause a lot of trouble. Code Vein supremacy. We stand Code Vein in this chat.
Don't do anything
absolutely.
Stupid.
Alright, I'm gonna just killer remix the heck out of this guy. Yeah, I ain't doing it. I ain't messing with this. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good, Canna. This is my game of the year easily. Easily. That's cool that you found my channel through the Code Vein boss reaction compilation, though. I love that. Yeah. Fun game, man. Fun game. Noggy's just saying on the outside, make a portal for you to dive inside. She's here for emotional travel support. Yes, that is Noggy's role in all of this right now. Absolutely. You're on point, J-Ray. Oh, so good. Yeah, Kenna, I highly recommend, because this is a sequel to Twooey 1. So I highly recommend either playing the first game or watching the anime, which is only like 12 episodes, and then coming back to this. Because as good as this game is, it is a sequel. It is a sequel. Can you blow up already? There we go. Chillin'. Hey. Gotta catch up on the next Persona stream. Yo, Hack, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Ready or not.
I'll see you in the Persona stream, whatever that may be. Another game that I'm really loving, by the way. Can't wait to play more of that. Oh no! Oh, frick. Elephant, right. Elephant does crazy things.
Looking good, brother. It's over. Nailed it. Nice one, Linda. Right on time.
Not bad.
Okay, I'm out of pins here. Give me some juice!
Such simple equations.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
What keeps... Oh, you know, it's the elephant sucking me in. I'm like, I keep getting, like, stunned or something. Dang, this is a rough one. Alright, let's get Elephant Boy. Elephant Boy is not my friend right now.
How's that?
Alright, I think we can save this for the next fight.
Feel the burn.
Yeah, get in there. Oh my gosh, he stuns you with that. It might be wise next time around to actually use Killer Remix on this one, just because the elephant kind of can just stun you. Alright, I gotta find... Frick, you. Perfect. Oh man, I don't know. We have 4 more to do. Oh gosh. We'll see. We'll see if we beat this.
Don't make me laugh.
Okay. We got this. We got this. We got this. Send it, brother. Scorpions first. Actually, I probably should get the jellyfish first because of the HP drain, but these scorpions got mad health, dude. Ugh. Okay. All right.
Follow me, yo. That was perfect.
Minimoto, man. What a guy. Nice. All right, that was a good run. That was a good one. That was a good one. The first one is on Switch. Yes, it is.
We got this in the back.
Okay. Let's kill the jellyfish before it splits the freak up on me.
Try to keep up.
Anytime, I just thought of like that Scooby-Doo meme in my head. Anytime the jellyfish shows up during a dive when you're trying to beat the time trial, let's split up, gang.
Well, got nothing better to do.
Got nothing better to do. I don't know. We only got one more after us. We might actually be. Oh, we got the shark. Frick. This thing might. Well, I mean, I'm a higher level now, so I'm hopefully I can endure it. But oh my, the damage. Yeah, I knew that shark was gonna mess me up.
That's what I'm here for.
Okay, that's all right. Frick. Not good. Not good. Oh, he keeps. These birds are the worst, dude. They grab the guys that you're using. If this shark hits me, I'm dead.
Golden.
Frick. Get him.
How's that?
That was sick.
Get him. Get him. Kill him. Kill him.
Nice work.
Okay. We'll kill a remix round 10, and I think we got it.
Are we really gonna be okay here?
Oh, right. The freaking T-Rex, of course. Yeah, this thing will, like, one-shot me. In my current state. Oh, you have so much health! Oh, man. Is there 2 sharks, too? Because, man, I probably should have went after... Oh, it's... Okay, it's like... I see. Yeah, let's get you first. You're a problem. My health! My health! Oh, no. Okay. Don't get hit! Don't get hit! No! Don't get hit. If I get hit one more time, it's over. I'm gonna actually take my time here. Even though I'm on a time limit. Oh, gosh. Oh, man, you are not holding back, friend. Send it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Holy crap, we did it. Let's go. It was on normal, but still.
That was almost too easy.
I'm very happy. All burned out. New pin. Oh, we got a couple new pins. Yeah. Give me them fips. Let's go, baby. Good stuff, Andy. Was that all a dream? Oh, you're telling me. Bada bing, bada boom.
Let's move.
All right, I think. Oh, you know what?
Gotta focus.
Oh, you know, I still gotta fight the. I still gotta do the. Frick.
What to do?
I think there's a secret report. I thought I got a secret report from beating that. I think that I gotta actually fight. Is there a blue noise here that I gotta fight? I actually might have to do that to get the secret report here. Because I had to do that to finish the social network. I'm actually gonna do that right now before I forget. Thoughts? Yes, and I think I only have... Wait, 2, 4, 5, 6... Okay, yeah, this should finish. This should finish it, yeah? If I did my math right, Bam. Give me all the stuff. Yup, here we go, baby. Look at that. Look at it. Oh! All right. Tomiyuki, you're the last one I gotta get on LinkedIn with. Bam. Sick. Oh, okay, they did give me both of them. I thought, okay, cool. I thought I had to fight a blue noise here. Sweet! We got some trophies. Nice. Just had to fill out the network. Gotcha. That's what I thought. Awesome. All right, well, I'm gonna save my game. Transformation. Beat drop remix. Break it down, Rindo, break it down. Let's go. Cool. All right, let me see what y'all were saying real quick. I'm definitely gonna look into it. The game looks so great. I can only imagine how good the story is. The story and the characters are the best part about these games. I will tell you that. In my humble opinion. What if the Twooey characters along with the Neo characters turn Cage 4? Bro, that would be amazing. It's funny because I got into The World Ends With You from Dream Drop Distance. That was my introduction to these characters. And it took me until this year to play Twooey 1 and, of course, Neo. Yeah. Dib, that way I don't get spoiled? Oh, good, all good. Yeah, we're going to be reading the secret reports, which are going to have probably some spoilers in it, and then we're going to watch, I think, do The Last Day again, so we get the secret ending. Because I think I just need to get all the secret reports to get the secret ending. So, we'll be watching that bad boy. Looking forward to your future content. Be safe. Stay kind. Until next time, Canada. Thank you. Have a good one. Appreciate you. All right. So, I don't want transformation to end, though. I kind of just want to vibe for a minute. We're just going to vibe. We are just going to vibe on top of 10-4. We're just going to vibe up here. I don't want this song to end. I'm like surprised I beat that on my first try, but at the same time, I did grind out to level 85, and I did eat a ton of food in preparation for that moment. So, yeah. I'm glad we did it, though. After the chorus, we're reading the reports. Officially. A. So good. This soundtrack is such a banger. I am upset that this game got snubbed for like so many freaking game awards, man. So many. All right.
What to do?
I think we waited long enough. Here we go. We've got 24 of them to read. We'll start with number 1. All right, you know what? I love breaking free, but I feel like we need something else for the secret reports. I feel like we need a... Actually, where's Yeah, we'll go with this one. Read the social network bio since they have some neat tidbits in them. Okay, we'll do that after. Let's do that after. I like that idea. Thank you. Here we go. I don't know. This song, it's a good song, but what's a good secret report reading song? I mean, I feel like you can't go wrong with Calling. This one's a freaking banger. Twister. I feel like we're gonna listen to Twister. We're 100% listening to Twister. All right, here we go. I put it off long enough. Here we go. Secret reports, number 1. 3 years have passed since the game that caught the attention of the higher plane. Observation is still ongoing, but from, let me turn the music down a little bit. Hang on a second. Just a little bit. We'll have it kind of in a little bit softer in the background. I gotta focus. All right. 3 years have passed since the game that caught the attention of the higher plane. Observation is still ongoing, but from the UG. It looks as if Shibuya is on the brink of catastrophe once more. I am forbidden from intervening in the game this time, so I'll have to settle for recording the changing state of both the RG and the UG here in this report. Oh, wow, these are long. I'm forbidden from intervening. Oh! Retro! Thanks for the raid, man. What's going on? What's up, Waffle House? What's happening? Yeah, we beat the dive first try. We did. We beat the dive. We're diving into the secret reports now. Oh, I see the J Radar. That's so funny. Yeah, he did say incoming raid from the boy Retro. Yo, Retro, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. If y'all don't know, Retro is my roommate. Love that dude to death. He was playing some Splitgate and some Halo, I believe. So make sure to go follow him for some Halo juice and some Splitgate spice. You know how it is. Okay. I'm forbidden from intervening in the game this time, so I'll have to settle for recording the changing state of both the RG and the UG here. Oh! Okay, there you go, guys. This is Daddy Hanakoma, so he's writing the reports for this game too. It has to be Hanakoma. See? Daddy Hanakoma's in the game, guys. He's in the game. The Executor first intruded on Shibuya 3 years ago. Originally from Shinjuku, this angel started a clandestine game with Shibuya's composer, which ultimately led to Shinjuku's destruction. Okay, so y'all are gonna have to remind me on, because it's been a while since we did some story stuff for Neo, so I'm definitely gonna need some reminders on some stuff. So the Executor is Kubo, obviously, the angel, right? With Shibuya's composer. Shibuya's composer would have been Joshua. He started a game with Shibuya's composer? I'm guessing, yeah, because that would have been Joshua. That's, yeah, Shibuya's composer. Ultimately led to Shinjuku's destruction. He should have been reprimanded as soon as he arrived in Shibuya. But the elites are turning a blind eye for some reason, possibly because most higher plane denizens still oppose Shibuya's purification. Okay. These secret reports are crazy. You gotta read these, like, you gotta read them over a couple of times, I feel like, to fully grasp them. I think, I mean, it doesn't say it's Hanakoma, but I'm assuming, because he wrote them in the first game, it would kind of make sense, because also Hanakoma wasn't in Neo, and he said he's not able to intervene this time. He should have been reprimanded as soon as he arrived in Shibuya, but the elites are turning a blind eye for some reason. Possibly because most higher plane denizens still oppose Shibuya's. Okay, gotcha. Right. So that's why they let Kubo do his thing. This game resembles said impurification in that it is subject to a set of extenuating circumstances, somehow keeping it in balance, which are as follows. Difference of opinion and subsequent conflict on the subject of Shibuya's destruction, the absence of the composer, the game being played by 2 proxies. Ooh. Direct interference from the Executor. 2 proxies. Because Neku, the proxy in Tui won, of course. I wonder, I guess, talk about Rindo? I guess? Maybe? Doesn't make sense since in the last game, the higher plane viewed Shibuya as the ideal world, so not sure what happened here. Let me go back and read this real quick. Still oppose Shibuya's impurification. I'd have to go reread the secret reports from Tui 1 as well. Yeah, Shibuya is the ideal world. Yeah, let's continue. Let's continue. That is interesting. So let me read this again. Said impurification is subject to set. Okay, yes. KB gets balanced. So difference of opinion. Okay, Shibuya's destruction. The absence of the composer, of course. Played by 2 proxies. So, like, I guess, I mean, obviously Neku. Well, Neku was a proxy for the first game. But I'm wondering if that still, like, carries over into this game. I guess maybe Rindo? Because of, what was his name? What's the dude's name? Haz? The Shinjuku, or not, I don't even know if he was the Shinjuku composer. The angel that we ran into at the end of the game that smited Kubo. Haz. Yeah, they both had the visions, you're right. Of course, that makes sense. Neither the Executor, who wishes for Shibuya to be destroyed and purified, nor the composer, who has managed to prevent this up until now, can directly intervene in the goings on of the UG. If they wish to take action, they must do so via proxy. Oh, the Executor's proxy in this game is the conductor, Shiba. Oh, of course, yes, of course. Right. Because Kubo, it's coming back to me now. Because Kubo chose, literally they said it at the end of the game, Kubo chose to give Shiba his powers. Right. So, the Executor's proxy, Shiba, and the composer's, Rindo, of course, right. Yes. Gotcha. Okay. I'm remembering now. I will henceforth refer to Shiba Miyakaze as the conductor and Rindo as the proxy. Perhaps spurred by the appearance of the proxy, former Reaper Sho Minamimoto has resumed activity after an extended period of silence. Furthermore, I'm picking up vibes similar to those emitting from Shinjuku just before its purification. They are still faded, but I will keep a close eye on them. I gotta read that again. Yeah. Yeah, because Minamimoto showed up, perhaps spurred by the appearance of the Proxy. Yeah. So Rindo. Picking up vibes similar to those emitting from Shinjuku. Okay. And that's your report 1. All right. It's already super juicy. We're just getting started. With a proxy in place of an acting composer, the game is affected in numerous ways. The most significant being the implementation of bogus rules by the conductor. One such rule is the division of players into teams presumably adopted from Shinjuku's rulebook. Of course. Man, this really makes me like, especially after the ending with like Shiba and Sugami and Hishima saying they're gonna go back to Shinjuku and kind of like maybe make some things right. It really makes me want like a Shinjuku spin-off game. Or a Shinjuku DLC would be sick. So we can kind of see like stuff that happened in Shinjuku. Because we only really heard about it. Okay. Under the team system, whichever team earns the most points over the course of the week may choose to either continue playing or not. If they choose not to continue, they may return to the RG if they so desire. However, only the composer can send players back to the RG. The conductor has no right to implement such a rule and no ability to carry it out. Okay. As such, it is in the conductor's best interest for the winning team to choose to continue playing. Of course, right. To assure this will happen, he's allied himself with a team clearly intended on continuing the game indefinitely, the Ruin Printers, of course. Each team's relative value is measured against the others using their scores, and a loss for the team is a loss for each individual within it. It is unclear when these rules were first implemented in Shinjuku, but what is clear is that they seem specifically designed to eliminate players counter to the objective of the game. Right. Yeah, Shinjuku peeps came over, implemented their own rules, and, you know, caused all this chaos. Let me get this straight. Kubo and Joshua played the game that led to Shinjuku being erased, and now they're playing a game similar to the first, where Kubo chose Shiba, the representative, and Haj chose Rindo? I think so, because Shibuya's composer is referencing Joshua. Let me actually here. Well, actually, let's go back to that. Let's go back to that, right? What was it? Yeah. This Angel started a game with Shibuya's composer, right? Wasn't there a, I gotta go watch like some of the TWUI 1 secret endings too, because I know like they teased some of this stuff in A New Day and TWUI 1. And now they're playing games similar to the first where Kubo chose Shiba the representative and Haj chose Rindo. Yeah, so it's like, it's literally like TWUI 1 with like, you know, Joshua chose Neku as his proxy. Like, Joshua kills Neku, sends him to the UG. He's his proxy, because he was playing a game with Kitanji or Kitaniji, I don't know. I realized I've been pronouncing his name wrong for forever. I like saying Kitanji better, though. It just sounds better. Because, so yeah, it's kind of like this, a similar thing. If that's when Koga reached out to Neku and Joshua and Kubo were the reason A New Day happened. Oh, yeah. Maybe. At least the Shinjuku rules are better than Shibuya. Shibuya's are more screwed up. It's definitely... I don't know, because it's like... I think the stakes are definitely higher with Shibuya's rules. I feel like. Because you gotta go day by day, and you only have a partner. But... what's screwed up about the Shinjuku rules is... you are pitted against other teams, and so it's like whoever, so it's like, because in TWUI 1, it's like you're just trying to survive. All the players are just trying to survive the game. There wasn't like a competition between the players. But now there's this competition, and whoever doesn't survive, whoever gets last place gets erased. So yeah, different types of stakes, for sure. But yeah. Okay. I think it's the opposite given how things played out in Neo. I think Shibuya is more fair. Though that's in comparison, they still miss Mess up 2, just not as much. Yeah, they're both messed up in their own way. Yeah, it's... I think the stakes felt higher playing Twooey 1, but this game was way more manipulated, you know, of in the Shinjuku Reaper's favor, of course. Okay, let's move on. A new player joined the Proxy's team. The inability of the composer and myself, the producer. So this is Hanakoma. Hanakoma was and is the producer from Twooey 1, of course. Hanakoma is technically in the game. He's writing the reports. We just haven't seen him. Maybe secret ending? I don't know. To intervene. Okay. So yeah, so literally Joshua can't intervene, which is also makes sense why he shows up at the very end and he's like, hey, you mind if I watch on the side here as we're doing like the whole final fight and everything? Makes sense. Put Shibuya at a disadvantage, but this new recruit, Amini Mimoto, may help turn the tides. The team's new member, one Nagi Usui, is at once open-minded and close-off. Interestingly, this makes her the perfect foil to Tosai Furusawa. A healthy variety of personalities and abilities should benefit their team. Yes, we definitely have a very diverse cast of team members. What about Haz? What about Haz? Let me see. Because Haz is, because Shibuya's composer, whenever it's saying the composer, I'm assuming it's talking about Joshua. Because they're talking about Shibuya's composer. Alright, let's move on. I don't know, did they say, I can't remember, did they say Haz was Shinjuku's composer, or did they just say he was like an angel from like the higher plane? I can't remember what they actually said whenever we met him. You're gonna have to remind me, chat. The Proxy has started using his powers in earnest. I can scarcely believe someone could have such a powerful latent ability. Latent powers are unique, naturally occurring abilities awakened by tuning vibes. These vibes originate from the higher plane and resonate with the soul of the individual, tuning them to their dormant powers. Incidentally, these vibes are the same ones required for travel between planes. So basically, to use like your special abilities, it's the same as like if you were to like vibe on the same plane with the noise and fight the noise. Kind of like the same concept. It's kind of how I'm understanding it. It's highly unusual for multiple players with latent powers to appear in succession. You know, I never actually thought about that. Hold on, let me read the rest of this. I suspect the pins found in the RG have been imbued with tuning vibes for the express purpose of seeking out such individuals. The more hands the pins make their way into, the greater the chance of finding promising new players. However, the Proxy's ability is a significant deviation from standard latent powers. It is far too dangerous. If I could, I would have ensured it remained dormant for the sake of both the UG and the RG. It has potential to not only warp, but demolish the lower plane's code. I wonder if the composer foresaw this and chose his Proxy because of it. So when they say demolish the lower plane's code, I don't. So is he? I think he's talking about specifically Rindo's time traveling ability. So I wonder if demolishing the lower plane's code, if that's what like causing that swarm, like the bird noise, right, to show up and kind of mess everything up. I wonder if that's what he's referring to. So yeah, I never actually thought about this, but of course, like the team that actually has these abilities is like the Wicked Twisters, right? Like they showed up in succession, like Rindo with his time travel, Fret with his remind, Nagi with her dive, even Shoko with her telewarp and all that stuff. Nobody on any of the other teams have those abilities. Or have any kind of like latent power. Which is interesting. Rindo, Fret, Nagi, and Shoko got their powers from the angels. That's how they can remind, time travel, dive, and telewarp. Yeah. And what's funny is because in day one, remember whenever Fret or Rindo or whoever like drops like the pin on the ground and then somebody comes up and hands them the pin? That was 100% had to be Joshua. 100%. So even though he's not getting involved, he's just like, here you go. Hey, you dropped this. We saw his pants. It had to be him. Very interesting. Okay. Number 4. What exactly is the purpose of the Reaper's game? Let us review. The explicit goal of the game is to locate exceptional individuals. Players of superior imagination are elevated to the higher plane and made into Reapers or angels to aid in the oversight of the region. Of course. The UG is located on a higher plane than the RG. It is understood to be the afterlife as the soul is modulated and relocated to the UG upon the death of the body in the RG. So he's recapping kind of the lore from Tool 1. However, the Proxy and his fellows were brought to the UG unmodulated. They have already begun to suspect that something is amiss in respect to both themselves and the Ruinburners. Yeah, because we were brought to the RG and we never died. Which is very odd. Like, we were alive, and of course there was a reason for all of that. The Reapers should be fighting for their lives, same as the players, but Shibuya's internal Reaper hierarchy is at a total standstill. Wait. Yes, of course. 3 years ago, Shibuya's acting composer and conductor carried out a game, okay, summarizing Tool 1, to determine Shibuya's fate. The events that unfolded are now known as Shibuya's impurification. The hierarchical freeze presumably stems from a opposition to the impurification. Okay. So I think to answer, let me find it in the chat. I think maybe to answer Jota's question, maybe? This is how I'm seeing it, right? How I'm understanding it. The higher plane viewed Shibuya as the ideal world, so not sure what happened there. So I think they viewed Shibuya as the ideal world before Joshua and Katanji did their game, and then Tool 1 happened. But then the events that unfolded as a result of Tool 1 is known as Shibuya's impurification. And so I think that's not why now they're like they're opposed to like the impurification or something. That's kind of how I'm understanding it, but it can be kind of confusing. Yeah, small good luck from him. Yeah, Joshua like passing the pin. That's why I love Joshua. He's so sly, knows how to slip between the cracks. Exactly. Because technically he wasn't intervening. He was just there, and then they already had the pin, and they just dropped it. He was like, oh. Joshua's own judgment was against Shibuya. It was. Because Joshua wanted to... Yeah, Joshua wanted to, like, end Shibuya. Right. So, that actually would kind of make sense. Okay. I detected a new set of vibes in the UG at the end of the day. It seems those pins have awakened new powers within someone and modulated them for entry into the UG just like the Proxy. This time it's someone the composer and I know quite well. Wait, hang on. At the end of the day. So this is day 4. What happened day 4? Was that the golden pig noise day 4 or was that day 5? New set of vibes in the UG. It seems those pins have awakened new powers within someone and modulated them for entry into the UG just like the Proxy. So I wonder if they're... It's someone the composer I know quite well. I wonder if they're talking about Beat. I wonder if that's when Beat got in, rolled into the game. That would make sense. Okay, chat is saying Beat. Okay, that makes sense. A certain Neku ripped him off. Oh, what's up, Feel the Noise? I love that name, Feel the Noise. Very, very Toei inspired, I feel like. Yes, Neku. Wait. No, Neku wasn't in the RG, because Neku was in Shinjuku. Neku was in Shinjuku. He was not in the RG. Beat was in the RG, and then he even said in the game, "Hey, I was just skating along, and then I entered the game." Which, reading this, yeah, awaken new power modulated for them for entry, which makes sense why he would get in the game. A turn 4 called the Scramble Slam has just taken place. The Ruinburners declined to participate. If they had, they surely would have won, leading to a decrease in overall morale. I suspect this little diversion, which pits players against each other in place of noise, exists purely for the entertainment of the conductor. Makes sense. This week marks the The 104th game under the current, of course, the 104th. Wow. Oh my gosh. The 104th game, let that sink in. 104 games, 103 other games went on, and the Runebringers won 103 times. Right? That's kind of crazy. So, like, how long... I wonder if Kanon and, like, Motoy have been in the game the entire time, or, like, how long they've actually been in. Because I'm assuming, obviously, there have been so many teams of players that have come and gone, right? Oh, wait, it's answering it right here. Hold on, it's in the next line. I just need to read a little bit farther. The Deep River Society, Very Beauties, and the Pure Arts have all been subject to at least 30 loops. So they've played the game 30 times at this point. Wow, dude, that's crazy. They are beginning to show signs of fatigue, presumably sensing the impossibility of victory against the Runebringers. Holy heck, dude. Why did he disguise himself as Neku? It might answer that in the reports. I'm not actually too sure. Let me see. Yeah, oh right, yeah, that's right, Chicken. That's right, Confident Chicken. Beat did pass by Rindo at the end of the 4th day. I forgot about that. You're right. Yeah, they needed to be solved. He wasn't disguising himself as Neku. Everyone just assumed it was him. Yeah, but whenever they called him Neku, he didn't say anything. So I guess he kind of just went along with it. This is a report that really gave me perspective on the mental stress Kanemoto and Fuyu were under. Dude, imagine playing this game, fighting for your life. You lose every single time, and then you gotta play again. That's crazy. I mean, because like any game could be your last game if you finish last place. Not even the strongest players are just having their sub barely together. Yeah, right. Oh, yeah. Man. Okay. That's crazy. So they've been in for 30... That's insane. And the fact that Shiba just doesn't get tired of playing this game, dude. Oh, man. Gosh, man. 104. That means that would have been 2 years. Because a week, like 1 game per week. 2 years. Wait, maybe not. Well, I mean, 30 weeks for, yeah, 30 weeks for the Very Beauties and the Pure Hearts and all them. The 104th under the current conductor. So Shiba has been conducting games for 2 years, like this for 2 years. They've only been in it for 30 weeks. Only 30 weeks. I say only, you know what I mean. Okay, perceiving the game as unwinnable has marked a negative effect over players' well. This is so crazy too, because like, oh man, I really want to go replay some of these days now and kind of see how they interact with like the Wicked Twisters. Because gosh, like your mental health has to be down the drain, dude. My mental health would not be doing well. You know? Man, okay. This is so interesting. The Proxy team may be able to avoid coming in last place, but the odds of them toppling the Runebringers to claim victory are slim. Although anything can happen in this game, they may surprise me yet. Minamimoto has become aware of the Proxy's powers and seems to be plotting something. Of course. Yep. And we knew that. We didn't know what it was, though, until, like, week 3. The Proxy soul is beginning to change. Strangely, its evolution trends towards stagnation rather than development. It's almost as if the range of his vibes is shrinking. I believe this may be due in part to his readiness to adopt the opinions and values of others. Oh, interesting. I believe this may be due in part to his readiness to adopt the opinions and values of others, mistakenly believing them to be his own. He seems to do this entirely unconsciously. He may never realize it is happening. Under ordinary circumstances, players in Shibuya's game play an entry fee upon arrival. Yeah, we didn't have an entry fee in this in Neo, though, which the composer offers them a chance to re-examine themselves. This game has no entry fee. The Shinjuku rules neither encourage nor allow for personal growth or change, making the game just that. A mere competition to collect points to prove one's worth. Dang, okay. That's so interesting. Of course, right. Because, like, that was a big part of Toy 1 is, like, seeing, like, how these, you know, how these characters change and grow, and it's like, and then getting it, you know, if you get a second chance at life from beating the game, then, like, man. So it's so interesting. Because this game is different, yeah, his soul is more stagnant. Right. It's purely meant for conflict, not worthiness, right? To prove one's worth. So interesting. It doesn't take away, there's no real goal to work towards and clash with. Right. Right. You're right. Man. So interesting. The Proxy's stagnant soul makes him the perfect user for his latent ability. For better or for worse, he's able to maintain abnormally high levels of imagination, thereby increasing the accuracy of each replay. The pieces fit together almost too perfectly. Can only hope I'm overthinking things. It's funny how that works. Okay. Alright. Alright, so this is the end of week 1 right here. This secret report. The Deep River Society has been erased in accordance with the rules of the game. The souls of all members, including the leader, are gone. Their erasure runs counter to the goal of judging each player's abilities, but is unsurprising considering the conductor's intentions. Let me read that again. Right. Counter to the goal of judging each player's abilities, but it's... yeah. Upon witnessing the erasure, the Proxy's vibes have weakened once again. His increasingly hardened emotional state may be cause for concern. Understandable. Yeah. You see somebody get erased, it's going to affect you mentally, of course. It's going to affect your vibes. As suspected, the individual who arrived in the Proxy's moment of need was the source of the vibes detected a few days ago, Pete, of course. It does not appear as if the composer had a hand in the sudden appearance of our old friend. In sharp contrast to the ever-active executor, the composer is simply biding his time. Excuse me. Although I am unable to make contact to confirm, I believe the reappearance of this particular individual works in Shibuya's favor. Minamimoto, on the other hand, has all but vanished from the Proxy side. His noise refinery residual drastically heightens his imagination, which may be why he can clearly recognize the Proxy's abilities. Makes sense, makes sense. I have an idea of what he's planning. It's dangerous, but I have no way of stopping him. Incidentally, the noise refinery residual is a reproduction copied... The noise refinery residual is a reproduction copied from its original by a certain Reaper. Its completeness or lack thereof may be a factor in a subtle change in Minamimoto's fundamental vibes. Okay, that part is kind of... That's a lot right there. I don't think I fully grasped this part. Reproduction copied from its original by a certain Oh, they're talking about Coco bringing Minamimoto back to life. That's what they're talking about here. That's what he's talking about. Reproduction copied from its original by Sir Reaper Coco. I think that's what they're talking about. Its completeness or lack thereof may be a factor in subtle changes. Oh. So that could also make sense as to why Minamimoto's personality is a little bit different. Toy 3 shows the main villain? That actually would be pretty crazy. I would love just a Minamimoto game, dude. I think that'd be freaking awesome. Anti-hero / anti-villain or something. I just realized I haven't been reading these in Hanakoma's voice. Maybe I should. All right, here we go. I'm gonna read this one in Hanakoma's voice for the effect. Here we go. 4 teams, at least the voice that I gave him. No, this is not his canon voice. His voice. 4 teams remain. The Ruin Bringers, the Pure Hearts, the Very Beauties, and the Wicked Twisters. Only one may survive and emerge victorious. At long last, the game approaches its conclusion. Now let me read that again and actually sink it in, because I did not receive any of that. Okay. Of course, so 4 teams. According to Shinjuku's rules, incoming players' abilities must exceed the total average imagination of the current players for them to be allowed into the game. As the game continues and low-ranking teams are eliminated, the average rises, making it more and more difficult for newcomers to enter. All right. It's getting a little challenging reading it in the Hanakoma voice because I'm actually not comprehending. So I'm going to stop for now. Maybe we'll do a reread. Maybe we'll do a reread of all of them as Hanakoma. All right. According to Shinjuku's rules, incoming players' abilities must exceed the total average imagination of the current players for them to be allowed into the game. Interesting. Incoming players' abilities must exceed the total average imagination of the current players. As the game continues and low-ranking teams are eliminated, the average rises, making it more and more difficult for newcomers to enter. So he's just getting more and more powerful players, essentially, as the games go on. That explains why no new players show up past week 1. Right. That's why he's slightly different. It makes sense. I think so, yeah. He does act a little bit differently. Yeah. With the Deep River Society gone and the Wicked Twister's impressive latent abilities, the average imagination has increased dramatically. Only an immensely powerful player could be pulled in at this point. Gotcha. And I wonder if that's why... Because of course, Neku shows up in week 3, right? It can be safely assumed that the game will continue and conclude with no more than the current set of players. The game will continue into the week after next at longest, but the conductor has yet to contact the composer. It is possible he's unaware of the higher plane's purification protocol. If all goes according to the conductor's plan, he himself will be the victor of this game. Okay, let's continue. Our new arrival has joined the Proxy's team, almost as if filling the hole left by Minamimoto. Daisuke no Jobito! Also known as Beat. Gotta admit, that was one heck of a twist. Daisuke, I always mess up his name, but it is what it is. Was a player in the game leading to Shibuya's impurification. His fortitude is remarkable as his soul and imagination. He should prove a powerful ally to the Proxy. Yeah, as I keep reading Shibuya's impurification, it makes sense because in Twui 1, Joshua wanted to purify Shibuya by basically erasing Shibuya. So Shibuya's impurification, leaving Shibuya as it is, makes sense. Okay. And yet the Proxy soul remains stagnant, or perhaps it would be more accurate to say it has stagnated further. I felt a similar shift 8 days ago when Minamimoto joined the team. If this is the fundamental immaturity of the Proxy soul, it will be difficult to bring to light, unlike Neku's leading to the impurification. Okay. The Proxy initiated another replay today. The resulting drastic increase in planar distortions indicates that at this rate an explosive increase is likely after only a few more uses. However, the Proxy's pin is effectively absorbing the distortions, preventing the UG and lower planes from being affected at this time. Gotcha. Okay. I think I'm following. I'm just gonna read it again in my head to comprehend. To comprehend it all. This is a lot. This is a lot of lore stuff right now. It's just a lot of big words. Takes me a while to read big words and understand. Okay. All of the Reapers stationed in Shibuya, including the conductor, would ordinarily be referred to as Shibuya Reapers. But ongoing conflict has caused those from Shinjuku to be called Shinjuku Reapers. Shinjuku's Inversion 3 years ago jump-started its purification, forcing the Reapers there to flee from Shibuya. An inversion happens when the boundary between the UG and the RG is destroyed, forcing a purification. Right. It occurs, albeit incredibly rare, when the composer and conductor fail to agree on a purification. Alright. Okay. The composer's permission is not required for a Reaper to continue working in a new area. Such transfers are left to the conductor. In this case, Shibuya's temporary conductor at the time authorized the transfer of all Reapers from Shinjuku to Shibuya. Temporary conductor. That's not Azuki, was it? Was that Azuki? I think that was Azuki. Because I know she said she was the game master at one point. For a time. I think that's Azuki. I'm just thinking. Authorized, yeah, because I remember she talked about that, about them coming over. Okay. I detect no sign nor vibes of the Shinjuku conductor at present. I assume he was destroyed along with Shinjuku. Oh. Wow. Yeah. Shinjuku probably had its own conductor and he just got wiped, right? Once a purification has begun, it is standard for the conductor to be invited up to a higher plane. There's almost no evidence of a mass personnel transfer after the erasure of the conductor in the past. Almost no evidence of a mass personnel transfer after the erasure of the conductor in the past. Let me read this again. Yeah, because if the conductor would have actually gone up to a higher plane, I think Hanakoma and Joshua would have, like, known about it. Yo, what's up, Triforce Roxas? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? We're just reading some secret reports for Neo Tui, and they are very juicy. Upon reviewing the records, I managed to find 4 cases where the affected area had fallen into the imbalance before its purification was decided. One of those cases is Shibuya's impurification. The composer should file a report on the circumstances leading up to Shinjuku's purification at some point, although I doubt he'll do a thorough job of it considering his disinterest in the lower planes. That's so funny. With Shibuya's composer giving his tacit approval to Shinjuku Reapers, Shibuya's Reapers have no choice but to follow the rules given to them. Regardless of the true circumstances, Shiba has effectively become the conductor through legal means, as he was judged to be fit for it. 4 cases where the affected area had fallen into imbalance before the purification was decided, and one of them was Tui 1. Okay, interesting. All right, juice. We've got some juice, a little bit of spice sprinkled in there. I need a drink. Holy crap. Doing well? Good to hear. Good to hear. Okay. Restlessness builds among the team leaders, and the Proxy's psychological state is far from optimal. I can only hope he will last a week. The team's base groove is abnormally low. In a system built around teamwork, such irregularities are certain to have a major effect on the outcome of the game. That's so cool that they brought up groove in the reports, because that's an actual gameplay mechanic. I love whenever games do that. Like, integrate gameplay mechanics into the actual lore and stuff. I think that's so cool. Base groove is abnormally low. Isn't it around this time where we learn how to do like the beat drop thing and increase our groove? Because that's actually really cool. A network called the RNS was created specifically for this game. The ease with which it measures each individual's vibes and imagination makes it a useful tool for the management of both players and Reapers. However, making this information viewable also makes it accessible from the RG. It can only be found by those who know of the UG's existence and are sufficiently proficient with the networks. So that makes sense as to how Rhyme was able to contact, what's his name? Freaking Kaie? That makes sense of how Rhyme was able to kind of figure all that stuff out, yeah. That's how Rhyme was able to like get involved. It can only be found by those who know of the UG's existence. Of course, Rhyme, being a former player in Tool 1, sufficiently proficient with networks, also Rhyme. No modulation is required to communicate between planes this way, though it is yet unclear if other issues arise as a result. It's possible that communicating through the network could inhibit imagination. That's interesting. It's possible that communicating through the network could inhibit imagination, just as the full meaning and imagination of a work of art cannot be captured on a screen. That's a cool like little analogy. Right. God, I love that. I'm no longer active as Cat Hanakoma, my dude. Yeah, Jota spelled it right. I don't even remember how to freaking pronounce his name either. But if and when I resume, I must keep in mind how my works will be perceived when sharing digitally and alter my methods of expression accordingly. So he's thinking about his murals and Hanakoma in Tool 3. Heck yeah, dude. Come on. Man. Perhaps the developer of the RNS could provide me with some insight in that regard. Yeah, that was Kaie, right? That developed it. Yeah, he developed it. I'm like slightly remembering. Okay. Did I read all these ones? Yeah. It's confirmed to be Mr. H. I mean, whenever they said producer, of course, that like kind of confirmed it for me. That was his role in Tool 1. It still is. There has been a change in the Proxy psychological state as well as an improvement to relations between the members of his team. This is good news. It is. The Proxy soul remains stagnant as ever. I have yet to fully analyze the stagnation as I am currently unable to take any action beyond observing and hoping for the best. By Shinjuku rules, Reapers are limited in the actions they may take. Of course, obstructing players is not allowed on a basic level. The primary enemies that players face are other players, namely those on opposing teams. Thus, any team aiming for the top must go through Ruin Bringers. The Proxy and his team are taking a different approach against the seemingly unbeatable Ruin Bringers. To what extent it goes against the rule? Oh, to what extent it goes against the rules of the game remains to be seen. I doubt the conductor will sit idly by and let them do as they please. If he is forced to make a move, things will either end very well or very poorly. As previously stated, Reapers are not allowed to interfere into the game, and yet one of them is currently doing just that. Shoka? It's possible that her Reaper status will be stripped from her. But where will that leave her once the game is over? Right. Okay, pretty straightforward. Almost pretty straightforward. Okay. Tool 3, Hanakoma goes on tour as Cat sharing his artwork through all of Japan. I love it. It's like a sim game. It's just like a freaking walking simulator. Oh gosh. I love it. It's amazing. The leader of the Pure Arts, one Motoi Anazawa, has gotten himself into a dire predicament. While alive, so this is day 6, week 2. While alive and online, he found himself a loyal follower in the Proxy. If Motoi Anazawa is to face erasure, it would likely have a significant effect on the Proxy, though to what extent remains to be seen. Yeah, I'm interested to see if his soul is still going to be like stagnant or whatever. Because Rindo goes through a lot of crap, dude. And I mean, they all do, but like, man, they all do. But man, online communication can result in negative or positive outcomes just the same as face-to-face communication. However, the opacity and anonymity, you know what I'm trying to say, chat. Accompanying digital communication leaves its participants more susceptible to misunderstanding. Of course. If I'm texting somebody, I'm more likely going to misinterpret if they're like joking or not, as unless in contrast or in comparison to like face to face, right? So, of course, makes sense. It must have been quite a shock for the Proxy Simoto and Osawa's true nature, which was invisible to him online. As predicted, Shoka Sakurane has been demoted from Reaper the player as punishment for meddling in the game and directly assisting players. Reapers face very few restrictions on the RNS and may interact with the RG freely so long as they do not reveal their identities. So, probably why she created the name Swallow. Probably. But should they be demoted, their account is deleted and a separate player account takes its place. Because I don't think... Okay. After Shoka got demoted, she never messaged Rindo as via Swallow, did she? I don't think she did. I can't remember. I actually can't remember. With her old account deactivated, Shoka Sakurane is no longer able to interact with the Proxy as his online friend. Yep. Yep, there it is. See, I'm asking these questions, and I just have to read a little bit further to answers it for me. Unless she chooses to reveal herself as such. She has aided the Proxy via messaging up to now, but with that option no longer available to her, her next course of action is unclear. Right. Okay. Alright, end of week 2. Yeah, she lost access to her account, of course. The conductor has made his intentions known to the players, although it would be impossible for him to carry out his goal of destroying Shibuya merely as the conductor. He believes himself to be the executor as well, sent from a higher plane to purify the city, right? Which he is not. Okay. The Pure Hearts have been erased as expected. Only 2 teams remain, discounting the Runebringers. Yes. With the Runebringers' true nature revealed, it is likely that the rules will change next game to reflect that their players stand to oppose the Reapers rather than each other. Yeah, so that's cool that Hanakoma even like predicted this, right? I've detected unique vibes emanating from a certain inanimate object. I found it odd that the old stuffed... Oh, Mr. Mew, right. Old stuffed animal should show up, but as it turns out, it is temporarily housing a distorted soul. Sugami. Shinjuku... Wait. That's so cool that Hanakoma he just detects all this stuff. Yeah, she never did, yeah. It's crazy. Shinjuku's conductor saved the soul it contains. Wait, Shinjuku's conductor saved the soul it contains, paying the price with its own erasure. Wait. Let me read that again. Housing a... Oh, a disordered. I read that as distorted. Disordered soul. Shinjuku's conductor saved the soul it contains. Saved Sugami, paying the price with his own erasure. Oh, that's so sad. So Shinjuku's original conductor, that's why he probably got invited to go to a higher plane during the purification or whatever the freak. Oh, that's so sad, actually. Wow. Wow. Shinjuku's conductor saved Sugami. That's why he was erased. Huh. Wow. An angel's power is needed to free the captive soul, but there's still no sign of the composer, and I'm forbidden from meddling in the game. I doubt the executor would be willing to help, considering he most likely trapped it there to begin with. No. So Shiba is... So whenever it says Shinjuku's conductor, they are talking about the conductor before Shiba. So whenever they refer to as the conductor, it's Shiba, as they stated in like the second report or something, the first or second one. Shinjuku's conductor was before Shiba. That's not Shiba. That's a we don't know who Shinjuku's conductor is. At least unless they tell us in the reports or something. So Shinjuku's conductor is completely different. It's gonna be even sadder. Oh no. Okay. Oh man. I doubt the executor would be willing to help, considering he most likely trapped it there to begin with. Oh, executor. So that would be that's Kubo he's talking about. Our only available options are to leave the soul in prison or to locate someone else with the means to release it. I suspect the original creator of the stuffed animal player, Shiki, who managed to return to the RG 3 years ago, would be able to assist. Unfortunately, she's currently absent from Shibuya. Yeah. That's really freaking sad, dude. Wow. Freaking Shinjuku's conductor. That's why he didn't ascend to a higher plane. He was probably invited to. He never did because he sacrificed himself for Sugami. What the freak, man? Oh, and that even just... I wonder if Sugami knew. I wonder if she knew. Cause man, that really makes me want like a Shinjuku DLC or like a Shinjuku spinoff. I want to see all this stuff that went down. I want to actually like see what happened. What's up, Annie? Man. Yeah, Shinjuku's version of Megumi. Yeah, yes. Right. Annie, how you doing? We've missed you in the streams. I'm glad to see you here. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, not Mr. H. So Shinjuku's version of Kataji. So the conductor, Mr. Hanakoma was the technically wasn't really. I mean, he was a fallen angel. He's the producer. So, yeah. Man, Shinjuku composer may have given her the vision powers when he died. I don't know. Let's keep reading. The game's rules have changed. The game's rules have changed significantly. Players, as well as Reapers, or even the conductor, may erase their opponents after defeating them. Yeah, so this is the beginning of week 3. At the same time, the rules changed. Shiba made an unforeseen move against Shibuya. An inversion is underway. The noise released by the conductor have destabilized the code of the entire Shibuya region. The lower planes, including Yuji and Arji, are particularly unsteady. The code is a set of laws that binds together the souls that makes up all of existence. Think of it as the screws which hold everything together. Makes sense? Some of Shibuya's screws are loose, and others have been removed altogether, leaving nothing to support the city but its own weight. In other words, Shibuya is on the brink of collapse. So literally, Hanakoma is literally describing what an inversion actually is. Like, we've heard of, like, the name, but now that it actually makes sense whenever the way that he's describing it. Yeah. Of course, you take some screws out. Loosen some screws, take some screws out. An inversion is going to occur. It's going to collapse, of course. Inversion, it makes sense. The deterioration of the boundary between the RG and the UG is being hastened by rapidly multiplying noise. If the boundary is lost, the city will be torn apart and purified. There are many in the higher plane who believe normal purification has no meaning as it maintains the existing planar framework. However, it is generally agreed that the inversion should not be utilized due to the complete loss of character. Wait, hang on. I gotta read this again. Okay, so in the higher plane, many in the higher plane, I'm just kind of thinking of like other angels, maybe in the higher plane. They believe normal purification has no meaning. Purification, erasing, Shibuya, whatever, who freaking cares? As it maintains the existing planar framework. It is generally agreed that inversions should not be utilized due to the complete loss of character. The affected area undergoes as its framework is destroyed and rebuilt. Yeah, because like, oh man, because the inversion, it's affecting like everything. That's why the souls came back in the final boss, too. Oh. Man, there's a lot happening. Yeah. Purification. Everyone dies, but the essence of the plane remains. Inversion. The code itself changes to the place inverted is truly gone. It's like Kubo's exorcism, but for cities. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Wait. Oh, I didn't read the second paragraph. And yet the composer maintains his silence as Shibuya faced the same fate as Shinjuku before him. While Shibuya has undergone dramatic changes, the Proxy's psychological state is surprisingly stable. This could be interpreted as a positive personal growth as he has come to understand the situation he has been placed in, as well as the actions taken in response. It also probably has to do with the fact that he's got really great friends walking alongside of him, supporting him. Fret, Beat, Nagi, Shoka. It's literally like, he does remind me of Sora in a way. In a way. Not personality-wise, but in the sense of like, I feel like it's his friends that are keeping him stable. You know? Like, keeping him positive, right? If Rindo was alone in this game, it would be a different story. I feel like. Hanakoma and Coffee Jail complaining about Joshua being quiet will never not be funny to me. Yeah, like... That is really funny, because Hanakoma can't do anything. And he's just bashing, he's just like Joshua, he's complaining about Joshua. He's like, Joshua's not doing anything, what the freak. That actually is really funny. And Coffee Jail. Chilling in his coffee shop. Let me talk to them, I can fix it. Poor Hanakoma, man. Man, I feel like everyone's scared of him, dude. Like, he's powerful, man. Okay, while Shibuya has undergone dramatic changes to I already read that. Shoka Sakurani has joined the Proxy team. Her extraordinary power should make her a fine addition. One of the Shinjuku Reapers has been eliminated. I suspect the conductor saw this coming, so this would have been Ayano. Angels emit vibes strong enough to alter the minds of those in the lower planes. Reportedly, many Shinjuku Reapers have sensed a change in Shiba's personality over time. So, Kubo manipulating Shiba's personality, essentially. That's what I'm gathering from that. I wonder how he would feel about all this after the executor leaves and allows him to return to his former self. Right. How Shiba will feel? The Proxy has now used a replay ability 8 times. Oh, Hanakoma's keeping count. I wasn't even keeping count. His pin absorbing the resulting planar distortions and changing appearance with each use. At present, there are no apparent adverse effects. That is so interesting. Changing the appearance with each use, yeah. I'm concerned about the physical changes to the Proxy's pin. It may indicate some kind of fundamental difference from the other pins. Perhaps replay isn't a latent ability at all. It is far too powerful and would make much more sense as a gift bestowed upon the Proxies via the pin. Bro, it freaking was Joshua. Wasn't it? They dropped the pin at the beginning of the game. Joshua hands him the pin. You don't know it's Joshua, but it's highly implied. 100%, dude. I don't know. It's a theory. The player pins were almost certainly made by the Executor. As an angel, he would be able to prepare special pins at will. Joshua, devious man. He's trying to message Joshua. He keeps him on red. Joshua is the kind of character to 100% keep you on red, no matter the situation, even in the most dire situations. Mr. H is in timeout. Yeah, Hanakoma was in timeout all game. All of Neo, which makes sense with kind of his involvement in the first game and stuff like that. Remember Neku's headaches in week 2? The vibes are so strong to mess with your head. Oh, right. visions. That makes sense too. Okay. Yo, what's up, Kata? Welcome back. Yeah, Joshua wasn't even trying. Gosh. Okay. I already read that. Yes. It is unclear when and how the proxy acquired his pin. Logically, it must have been the one day. They're literally talking about it. Look, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All I know for certain is that several factors influencing the proxy's fate were in play that day. In any case, to give him such a pin knowing he is the composer's proxy would either be incredibly brave or incredibly insolent. He's literally talking about it. Oh, I appreciate it, Ken. I appreciate it. Honestly, it's Canna. A lot of this stuff is gonna seem probably like gibberish if you haven't played the games, because it's a lot of like weird stuff that doesn't make sense unless you played the movie. I feel like, but hey, we're vibing. To give him such a pin, knowing he is the composer's proxy. Freaking Joshua, dude. He's one of the best characters. I freaking love him. 100%, dude. Hanakoma's under the impression that Joshua had already picked Rindo when Kubo gave him the pin, when the truth is the other way around. Right. So interesting. Oh, pain. This is day 3. The most painful day. The very beauties have been erased. This is a major blow to the Proxy team as Kanon provided them with vital emotional support. Tosai first saw Soul was clearly the most heavily affected, despite his fundamental evasiveness and unwillingness to show his true feelings. That was like one of the few moments that made me cry, dude. I've never related to Fret more in a moment. Gosh, dude. Oh, man. That freaking hit hard. Sheesh. I'm like getting emotional thinking about it. Gosh, man. Once experience leads one to hold a certain belief, it is difficult to alter that mindset. This often leads to bitterness and anguish. I wonder just how much of his bitterness Tosai first saw will be able to bear facing. The answer may very well depend on the Proxy and his teammates. Still, this is no time for idle talk. The Proxy's team is the only one left. The conductor is oddly fixated on the team's unstable state. I would go so far as to say he seems more concerned with his enemies than the battle himself. As events unfold, it is not unthinkable that he might join forces with the Proxy. Which is funny, because, like, at the end of the game, we convince him, right? With the conductor's plans laid bare, every Reaper, particularly the Shibuya Reapers, will be forced to choose a side. Some of them who know what I am occasionally try to contact me, but I cannot respond. Bro, imagine being Daddy Hanakoma. Imagine being... That sucks, dude. That freaking sucks. Like, you literally... Like, people are messaging you for help, but you literally cannot respond because you're bound by the rules. Like, you cannot interfere. You're not allowed. Bro, that sucks, man. Yeah, 100, yeah. Kari and Azuki, for sure. For sure. Absolutely. The Shibuya Reapers will need to grow and adapt if they are to overcome this, yeah. Definitely talking about them. This music reminds me of a groovy weekend. Lil Canna, if there's anything you should know about Toolby, the soundtrack is a 10 out of 10 banger. 100%. My old cafe on Cat Street. The one that served as my base 3 years ago is always open to them. I hear that some drop by on occasion. Notably, the faint vibes I felt from Shinjuku have returned to their full form or strength. Someone is coming, someone who can help decide Shibuya's fate. Neku. Yeah. Okay. Neku Sakuraba has returned to Shibuya. Best day, week 3, day 4. Best day in the whole game. A Sho Minamimoto boss fight, and Neku appears. Oh man. Kareya talks about higher plane like he knows what he's talking about, and they're often seen in Cat Street. That is kind of cute. They probably go out for ramen and coffee. They probably go on ramen and coffee dates all the time. Azuki and Kareya. You gonna replay the very last day after reading all of them? Yes, because I'm pretty sure there's a secret ending we have to watch. So yes, I don't know if I'm gonna like actually read through everything again. I might just kind of skip the dialogue because I do want to just see the secret ending. It'll depend on how the rest of the stream goes. I'm gonna head to GameStop first thing tomorrow to pick up the first and second one. Let's go, Canada. Let's go. Let's go. One of us. One of us. You can get it digitally or physically. Both. You can get it both. Okay. The vibes I picked up 17 days ago were his. Wait. I have to do math. That was 17 days ago from week 3, day 4. Okay. 2, 1. Wait. 3, 2, 1. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, that would have been day 1. That would have been day 1. That would have been week 1, day 1. Frick, hold on, hang on. I gotta read this one again. I have to read this one again. Yeah. Man. I cannot wait to finally play this game myself in a couple weeks. I shall. Let's go, Andy. Yeah. Which reveal was your favorite? Neku's return restores inclusion to Smash. Sora in Smash for sure. That was because that was, for me, that was 6 years of anticipation in the making of me wanting him in Smash Brothers. So definitely that one. But freaking Neku coming back, crazy. Really, really awesome. What's up, Michelle? I'm late, but I'm here. It was so hard and unlikely to happen, right? Like the fact that Sora's in Smash Brothers, it's an impossibility. An impossibility. Like, and they made it happen, so it's freaking crazy. Definitely gonna get the physical copy. Something about owning a hard copy just makes it so reassuring to me. Yeah, so here's the thing, right? I think I'm actually gonna buy this game again physically because I loved it so much. I bought Neo digitally because I have this fear of if I really want to buy a game and play it day 1, I have this fear that if I order it online, it's not going to get to my house on day 1, and so I'm not going to be able to play it. And then I also have the fear of going to the store and not seeing it there or something, because that has happened before. So I was like, I'm just going to buy it digitally so I guarantee that I'm playing it day 1. So glad I got Neo physically now. If only I could get the first game physically. I think you can get Final Remix physically still, can you? Right? I really want to get the DS version of Twooey, because my DS still functions. Yeah. Okay, I want to read this one again. 3 years have passed since the game. Okay, I'm forbidden from intervening. All the stuff for record. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna read this one in my head because we read this one earlier. Originally, yeah, he should have been reprimanded. Okay, yeah. Okay, he's talking about the rules. Show me Miyamoto resume activity. Yeah, there it is. I'm picking up vibes similar to those emitting from Shinjuku just before its purification. So yeah, Neku. Yeah, because Neku is in Shinjuku. Okay. I just had to like confirm that. All right, cool. Neku returns. Yes, okay. Being the last team standing has provided the Wicked Twisters with a sense of unity, but Daisuke Joe Bito appears to believe it is his sole responsibility to carry the team. Beat's back has to be so sore from carrying the whole freaking team, dude. Beat has freaking back pain. Poor guy. Poor guy. Oh, man. That's what happened for me with SMT5 right now. I pre-ordered that, but Canada for some reason is having delays in getting physicals. RIP. That's why I'm always sketchy about if it's a... It depends. Like a game that just... If there's a game that's coming out that I really want to play on day one, I most likely will get it digitally. And if I end up enjoying it a lot, I'll probably get it again. Canceling getting it digitally, I gotcha. Yeah. Need to get a new DS to top screen. Am I got correct? Oh, yikes. I need to find mine. I haven't played. Actually, funny enough, the last thing I played on DS was Recoded. That was the last game I remember I played. I started a whole new game like a year ago. And I just played through Recoded again. Because Kingdom Hearts Recoded is actually a fun game to play, despite people not liking the game. I have Final Mix and Neo digitally for the same reason as you, Andy. Yeah, right. Man. Digital is so convenient. I also like to lend my games to my friends and siblings, and I can't do that with digital versions. That's also true. Yeah, can't do that digitally. Beat my beloved. It's free siblings. Beat really is like the best bro, dude. Oh, I love that, man. Oh, 3DS. My sister had a 3DS. That's how I played Dream Drop. I just borrowed her 3DS whenever Dream Drop came out. That's the only game I played on that. Beat's older brother Instincts kicked in. Yes, they did. Man. It came out fine everywhere else in the world, but for some reason Canada got... Oh, I'm sorry. That doesn't sound fun. Oh, Canada. Get your crap together, Canada. Oh, alright. So Beat... carrying the back, chronic back pain. I can't say he was wrong in his actions towards Minamimoto, but the fact remains that he most likely would have been erased by the X-Reaper ad. Yeah, Beat was not making it out alive if Neku didn't show up. The team has narrowly avoided disaster. Let's hope they can carry that momentum. Minamimoto's focus was purely on the planar distortions when he turned half noise and went berserk. He may not be able to clearly measure the distortions from the UG, but he can sense them at all. But that he can sense them at all is an impressive feat. I suspect he is also becoming aware of the distortions within himself, along with the fact that these distortions should be undetectable from the EG. So Minamimoto essentially is goated, is what Hanakoma's saying. I agree. Where's my... Listen up, you Zeptograms. I seem to have come to the same conclusion I have. I tried to read that in his perspective. I need to turn this off because it's nighttime and my neighbors are probably sleeping. Minamimoto seemed to have come to the same conclusion I have. Replay is too powerful an ability to be wielded by one from the lower planes. I'm beginning to piece together the executor's plan. One more thing that concerned me is the Proxy soul. Its stagnation has returned in full force just when it seemed it might finally fade away. There must be some cause for this, be it the Proxy's fear of Minamimoto or uncertainty surrounding his own interactions with Neku. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, when Minamimoto said, that power you have is not meant to be wielded by a mere player. Right. Rindo is not a mere player, the chosen one for this game. Pawned my 3DS, but it got out a week later. I was not going to let it slip for me. Gotcha. I don't have any interest in 3DS, and I first played on my sister's 3DS, and the cutscenes ended up weird because the distance between screens don't match up. Yeah. Yeah, that was... Yeah, I mean, long story short, I'm glad that they brought Dream Drop and Birth by Sleep and stuff like that to the consoles, right? Okay, week 3, day 5. Neku Sakuraba has joined forces with the Proxy. The composer had sent him from Shibuya into Shinjuku during its purification, presumably to have him handle the situation there and keep him isolated and safe from those who would target him for his abilities. Right. So, sent him to Shibuya. I'm guessing composer Joshua sent him to Shibuya. Not Shibuya, sorry. Sent him to Shinjuku. Not just to handle the situation there, but to keep him safe from... Because Neku is a threat to everybody. As for the proxy, his soul remains stagnant. I have yet to identify what exactly is preventing its growth. This would be much simpler if I could sit down and talk with him. Man, I need a conversation with Hanakoma and Rindo or something. Man. Kubo had been looking for Neku. Shiba, his proxy, even says he gave the pins out looking for... Yep, right, of course. Yep, I remember. Yes. After repeated demands, I finally obtained a report on Shinjuku's purification. On the surface, the game involved a conflict between the conductor... Oh, wait. Okay, so we're actually gonna get more details on like what happened. Hang on. On the surface, the game involved a conflict between the conductor and the Reapers. In actuality, the composer, eager to purify Shinjuku, planted the executor amongst the Reapers supposed and take down the conductor. Cheeky. This explains why the conductor was erased and the Reapers transferred to a new area. Okay. Sugami Matsune had her suspicions about the executor, so he sealed her soul away to be safe. Okay. All right, that makes sense. She was suspicious. She gets sealed away inside Mr. Mew. She was once a Reaper, though the executor removed her status after she allied herself with her older... Oh! Shinjuku's conductor was her older brother? Oh, that's even more sad. That's even more sad, dude. I had a feeling that Shinjuku's conductor was gonna be like her dad or like her brother or something. Wow. Wow, dude. She has way more depth now. I have to go rewatch all Sugami scenes now. Cause now that context kind of recharacterizes her a little bit more for me. Now I can kind of maybe see things from her perspective. In Shinjuku, to lose your Reaper status is to be erased. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, because she lost her Reaper. Kubo stripped her from her Reaper status, from allying with her brother. And in Shinjuku, specifically in Shinjuku, so this is a Shinjuku rule. To lose your Reaper status is to be erased, right? Because I think the same thing was going to happen to Shoka at the end of this game. It was going to happen to her. Knowing he was defeated, Shinjuku's conductor used the last of his strength to save his sister's soul. That's crazy. That's even more sad, dude. Oh, I need a Shinjuku DLC. I need a Shinjuku DLC, a Shinjuku game. I need something. I need to actually see this play out. This is a lot. I need to see this play out, dude. Holy heck. That stuffed animal belonged to one Shiki Misaki. So it's literally the same Mr. Mew. Like Shiki's Mr. Mew. What I'm getting from that. A Shibuya Reaper must have taken it to Shinjuku. Coco had to... That actually would make sense. As a result, Sugami became the lone survivor of Shinjuku's purification. Once more, a Reaper, but sealed away and closely monitored by Kubo. It makes sense. Let me read chat real quick. Majora's Mask is the main reason I'm so attached to my 3DS. Oh, very cool. Interesting. Joshua agrees to play a respectful game with Megumi. Meanwhile, in Shinjuku, conductor doesn't agree with me. Go boom. Yeah, Shinjuku is definitely a lot different. Yeah, that makes me curious about her brother more now. Shinjuku's conductor seemed like he was goated. He seems like he was goated, man. Oh, dang. Shinjuku mid-cool, like a 358 over 2 days style game. Oh my gosh, for real. Yeah, Annie. I don't know what's going on. I'm sad too. Wow. I still want to go through shows as a main character. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. I would love to get like a Shinjuku DLC or something. Would be great. When Coco met with Shiki to fix things with Sugami, they gave Mr. Mew back to Shiki since Shiki had Mr. Mew at the end. That makes sense, yeah, probably. Coco broke into Shiki's house after shooting Neku and stole Mr. Mew, then traveled. Coco broke into Shiki's house, stole Mr. Mew after she shot Neku. I'm like picturing that happening. Coco is a felon. Coco is a felon. Criminal. Absolutely, Kata, yeah. Just type in exclamation point Discord in the chat and it should come up. Man. Sugami didn't have him at the end either, so it was given back to her, yeah. I really want more of the Shinjuku squad, not gonna lie. I grew to love them more and more, yeah. I kind of would like to see what Shiba was like before, like, Kubo, like, corrupted him. I mean, I guess we got a glimpse of that at the end, right? But, gosh, I want a Shinjuku game. What the freak? Square Enix, make it happen, please. This is why John Awesome hates Coco. Who's John Awesome? I don't think I know who that is. Okay, she acted through... Or wait, are you referring to a character? You're referring to Beat? I don't know who you're referring to, unfortunately. She acted through no will of her own as her soul was trapped by the noise. However, she was still able to send messages to Proxy using her latent trailer ability. That's so funny. It's called trailer because she's sending visions, like a little trailer of like what's gonna happen. The noise binding her is now gone. If the damage to her plush vessel can be fixed, her soul will be free. Yes, it would be. How did Sugami or Coco get Mr. Mew? Did it explain it here? I don't know if I missed it. I'm going with the canon theory that Coco broke into Shiki's house and just stole them. Gosh, this is really sad, dude. Stuff they don't belong to Shiki. Oh yeah, so yeah, Coco I guess just took it. Essentially, and that's the extent of that. Yeah, we got bits of true Shiba at the climax. Shiba, man, I love Shiba's character. All these characters are so good. Unexplained how Coco like officially got it. Is that what you were talking about, Jota? Coco broke into Shiki's house, ate all of her food, and took Mr. Mew with her. After shooting Shiki's boyfriend. No hesitation. Okay. Shiba seemed to have cared for the city a lot. Chances are the game was super stagnant like in Shibuya, and Shiba wanted to fire it up again because he cared. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and it's cool because I feel like that whenever he's like saying like I'm really fired up right now. Because like Shiba cares, but it's also that Kubo influence on him is kind of making him a little more corrupt. So it's like, yeah, he cares, but it's like, it's kind of like a double I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if that makes any sense. I also kind of want a Shinjuku in the future to see how Shiba has developed since what happened in Neo. Yeah. Yeah, like a sequel post Neo to kind of see like that development. Shiki made a new Mr. Mew? Could be it. I do think Kyoko just stole it. Once Neku lost the game in A New Day, she wanted to take him to Shinjuku probably to help Big Bro Matsune. Oh, yeah, to help Sugami. She knew the city would be damned. Yeah. She went yoink. Shiki stole Mr. Mew back, although building an entire brand with the actual mascot missing must have been annoying. That is true. She stole an item infused with high imagination and used it as a last resort to save Sugami. How do you know Neku and Shiki's a couple? They just are, okay? They just are. Yeah, Shiki probably just made a new one. I love the name Shiki. I love that name. Yo, what's up, Shrew? I'm so busy with Pokemon Shining Pearl that I was late for this. Did Daddy Hanakoma write the secret reports? He did. He did indeed. He wrote every single one. So Daddy Hanakoma is in the game. It's interesting, Drew, because of the events of the last game, Hanakoma's hands are tied and he's not allowed to get involved. So that's why we didn't see him. Pretty crazy. Gosh, okay. Here we go. They're as good as one. They are a couple. I don't care what anyone says. The Shibuya River is known to be a unique place even amongst the entities of the higher plane. Its source is in Shinjuku, meaning it should have disappeared in the purification. Oh, interesting. And yet it continues to flow unseen in its own plane. What an excellent idea to hide souls there to spare them from purification. Suzukichi loved the game and cared for his compatriots more than any of the other Shinjuku Reapers. His actions leave no room for doubt. Most of the Shinjuku Reapers... Wait. That's a typo. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's a typo. I thought that said reappears. I think that's supposed to just say Reapers. Is that a typo? I'm going to say that's a typo. Yeah, most of the Shinjuku Reapers maintain the close bonds they shared back in Shinjuku. I know not what kind of Reaper Shiba was before being worked by the Executor, but judging by the Shinjuku Reaper's unflinching devotion to him, he must have been exceptionally charismatic. Absolutely. Pear! Pear! Yes! What day was that? What day was that? I don't even remember what. I think it was week 2. Oh, that was amazing. Yes. It spells pear, guys. Pear. It's so obvious. Oh, I love it. This is my influence on trying to spell pear in week 2. She waited for Neku literally every day for 3 years. That says it all. Yes. Get you a girl like Shiki, man. Gosh. It was the right answer. Oh, J Ray, it was like a joke I made in week 2. Whenever we had to spell, you know, whenever you're going around and you're collecting the letters, and then you have to spell out Reaper. It's like that puzzle thing. And I made the joke, I was like, guys, it spells pear. Because you have all the letters to spell pear. Yeah, that's what I was, yeah. Yeah, the game in the dark. I think that was it, yeah. They probably thought Daddy Hanakoma was too freaky. Yes. Hanakoma was too sexy and good looking for this new game. They had to ban him. He had to be banned. He's the real prince. He's the real OG IG. Oh, man. He'd be everyone's daddy. The game wouldn't even start. That's my headcanon. Yes. You're spot on. Yeah, week 2, day 5, something like that. Oh, why we're referencing it? Because there's a typo in the second paragraph. Most of the in the first line, most of the Shinjuku repairs. Hanakoma, as brilliant as he is, couldn't figure out the week 2 day 5 puzzle, obviously. So it's just funny. Anyway, yes, Shiba, very charismatic guy. It is unknown if Shiba will be released from the Executor's influence at the end of the game. Even if he does manage to return to his former self, he will be forced to face the tragic reality that the loss of his friends was brought about by his own actions. Yeah. Oh, now J. Ray gets it. Yeah, there it is. Line 1, paragraph 2. Read it and weep. All right, here we go. Repair is canon. Pair is canon. Negu Sakuraba is wary of the Proxy's powers. The pin continues to endlessly absorb the generated distortions. Absorb but not destroy. They are likely being stored for some purpose. I wonder what the composer thinks of all of this. There's still no sign of movement from him. Does he have a plan at all? Tomorrow will tell. Gosh. Oh, Joshua. Oh, good. Imagine a pair with Reaper wings and that's the... Oh, what's the... Hang on a second. Hang on. I gotta hang on a second. What's the pen? This one right here, bro. This one right here. It's not a pear, but it's an avocado. But I am picturing that thing with Reaper wings, and it's amazing. That is the closest thing I have to a pear. Just the face is hilarious, dude. Sephiroth giving Smash despair. Hanakoma giving these reports despair. I love that. Aesthetically, this is my favorite pit in the game. It's so funny. It's so funny. He doesn't look like he wants to be here. Hanakoma is us asking for Joshua all game. Get off your butt, Joshua. What is this pen right here? Oh, it's literally just this. Okay. Anyway, sorry. I had to bring that to everybody's attention. Here we go. Oh god. Oh man. I love it. Okay. Pair with Reaper Wings, why is the final boss of Tui 3. That's Minamimoto's final form. We have Leo Cantus. We have whatever the freak his secret boss form was called. And now, Minamimoto's final form in Tui 3. Leo Pertus. Pear Countess. Oh, I'm having way too much fun with this. This is so dumb. Oh gosh. Oh man. Okay. The way you reacted to Key Lore points makes me all the more stoked to begin my Neo journey. Gotta play Tui 1 first, Kanna. Or watch the anime. The anime counts as well. The anime is only 12 episodes. Because this game is way more satisfying once you experience the first game. Or the anime, or however you experience it, because this is a sequel. I need fan art of that now. I need that now. I need fan art of somebody drawing a Reaper, like just Tui fan art. Tui fan art of somebody drawing a, not just a pair with Reaper wings. But it has to be with that pin's face, that avocado's pin's face, and it has to be Show Minimoto. I need somebody to draw that, put it on Twooey Reddit, and nobody will understand the reference except us. Nobody will get it except us. We'll look back and be like, yup, that is a thing. What if Leo Candace's original colors were just shades of pear before they became the taboo black colors? That is a theory. We're gonna watch the anime. It is on Hulu. It is on Hulu. Funimation and Hulu, yep. Persona 5 Royal. Oh gosh, sheesh. I need a Reaper winged pair icon for Twitch and Discord. That's, oh my gosh, that's gonna be our next emote. That's gonna be our next, that's the next emote. Because, so, on Twitch, they actually gave us more emote slots for affiliates. So now I have a bunch of emote slots. I'm totally getting somebody to draw that. I'm 100%. That's the next one, 100%. That's it. That's it. Oh, okay. Oh man. Oh, it's amazing. Oh wow. I gotta get somebody to get on that. I'm gonna have to reach out to some people on Twitter. I'd ask Charlotte, but Charlotte's been very busy. She hasn't been taking commissions, so I don't wanna bug her, even though I love her artwork. I'll make an edit of a pair with Reaper wings that shows face on it. You know what I need? I need the pair with Reaper wings with the avocado angry face. Not even Minimoto's face. I just need him holding the megaphone. He's just angry holding the megaphone. Oh man, we got so sidetracked. I'm sorry for anybody watching the VOD if you were here for me to just read through these secret reports. We got so sidetracked. Oh yeah, that's gonna be my angry emote, 100%. That's amazing. Never have I ever seen a man get hyped for an emote of a pair. Now you have. Yeah, the anime, yeah, so Canon, I'll say this, the anime does a very good job of getting through all the major plot points and like summarizing the story. But you're gonna have a much better experience just playing the game. Because it does cut out a lot. And the anime changes, there's one thing specifically I'm thinking of that the anime change. But a little bit, but it's not like a big deal or anything. But yeah, man, that's what really, yeah, we're having fun. We stand pairs here, we do. All right, I'm gonna read this next one. I need to focus. We have 4 more to get through. We have 4 more. We're almost done, and then we got to do the secret ending. The planar distortion, The planar distortions caused by a replay are all part of the executors playing the purified Shibuya. Of course, yes. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, the anime doesn't have New Day stuff. Yeah, after you, whether you choose to play 2v1 or watch the anime, definitely make sure to look up The World Ends With You, A New Day, because that was the extra day that was added on to Final Remix, and that directly links to Neo specifically. It's very important. Okay. Here we go. The planar distortions caused by a replay were all part of the Kubo's plan to purify Shibuya. The condition of the Proxy and his comrades has taken a sudden turn for the worse. The ability to turn distorted energy into noise is entirely unique. It is likely latent to the executor. Either allowing him to create noise or granting him some comparable power. In essence, the distortions were once souls. They manifest from the thoughts and lost time of those whose timelines... Wait, this actually makes so much sense now. because I didn't really understand understood how this actually makes sense, how like the time travel makes this noise. Look, here it is right here. The distortions were once souls. They manifest from the thoughts and lost time of those whose timelines were cut off from canonical history. The Proxy spin stores the distortions born from each abandoned timeline, causing them, I think, they might have actually explained this a little bit in the game, I can't remember, causing them to behave similarly to their source thoughts and birth new distortions. In other words, the pin allows the distortions to grow and multiply with each journey back in time. That's so insane. They manifest from the thoughts and lost time of those whose timelines were cut off. That's pretty sad, I feel like. Let me catch up on chat. Danny revealed the anime did make you laugh a lot. Yeah, Kubo's the noise master. Yeah, that he does say he's the noise master. Basically, whenever they ask when Rindo turns back time, what happens to us? Wait. Right. When Rindo turns back time, what happens to us? They were about to die, and then they turn into the distortions. Right. Because he's turning back time. He's erasing history. Okay, it's not as sad as I thought. I was taking it a different way. I was thinking of, like, I don't know what I was thinking of. But yeah, because he's erasing history. Of course. And so, like, it makes sense. Interesting. Causing them to behave similar to their source thoughts and birth new distortions. In other words, the pin allows the distortions to grow back and multiply with each journey back in time. The birds the Proxy saw are new distortions spawned from those stored in the pin. Yeah, okay. Given an order compliant and readily storable form. Generally, souls need a catalyst in order to take form. The executor's pin must be the catalyst in this case, generating noise in advance and transplanting the distortion's imagination into them. The executor is exceptionally adept at handling noise. There is a strong possibility that the noise's present bird form is temporary and will change at some point. If its shape is undefined and constantly changing, the Proxy and his team have a tough battle ahead of them. Shibuya is in grave danger. Shibuya has received a new visitor, one that even the composer must not have expected. So this is where Haz comes in. It's the very same individual who drew up the report on Shinjuku's inversion. Okay. But why would he come to Shibuya? Probably not to take care of the executor. Whatever business he may have Tanzo Kubo can wait until after the purification. It seems that Shinjuku's composer, so yeah, confirming this is Shinjuku's composer. I think we knew that, but it's good to see it in writing, right? Has eliminated the executor's noise and given the Proxy another chance. I have an idea as to why. Shibuya's composer must be shaking his head right now. Joshua. I have finally determined what was causing the Proxy soul to stagnate. His fear of taking responsibility. Rindo's fear of taking responsibility was causing his soul to stagnate. Interesting. When reliable allies such as Minamimoto, Beat, and Neku appeared and took the reins, the relief of being freed from responsibility stilled the Proxy's mind. Of course, right, because, you know, they've got experience, they've been in this thing before, they know how to lead, they know what they're doing. Ironic that it was the famously unsympathetic composer of Shinjuku that led me to this conclusion. Yeah, that is interesting. Shibuya now owes, but here's what's funny. Here's what's so funny, because when everyone gets erased, Haz visits Rindo. Rindo makes it to the RG. Rindo has the biggest responsibility of all. Choosing, do I stay in the RG and live out my life where everything's good? Or do I go back in time, risking literally everything and save everybody? You know? So interesting. So cool. His fear of responsibility, man. I can relate to that, actually, quite a bit. Shibuya now owes its continued existence to the Proxy. Proxy's use of replay. Wait. Shibuya now owes its continued existence to to the proxy's use of replay to undo its destruction. It is up to the proxy to decide whether or not to turn back time. He undeniably has that right. Shibuya has withstood destruction, but now stands to face an even greater danger. The challenge before us is one we cannot refuse. So interesting. Oh, of course, Canada, of course. Yeah, anytime, I'm always going to recommend Toolwee to anybody I can if they're interested, because this, I played Toolwee 1 literally in February. Like, literally, I played Toolwee 1 this year. That game originally came out, I think, in, what, 2007 or something? Final Remix came out 2017, 18 or something like that. I played Toolwee 1 in February. I actually even forgot that I even played Toolwee 1 this year. That I played it literally this year. And then we played Neo. So this has been the Toolwee year for me. Man. Joshua, dang it, has you ruined the show. Man. Fan of Goblin Slayer? Can't say that I am. I never got into it. Unfortunately. Funny way of describing, if you don't agree with me, I'm gonna kill you. Unsympathetic, pretty much. That's so funny. Yeah, Has kind of ruthless. Well, here's what's crazy, because they actually, from what I understand, Has was actually supposed to be the main villain, or like the final boss or something. But they actually rewrote it to where it wasn't that way, because he was originally supposed to be like the antagonist, which is pretty crazy. The Proxy's team faced a giant bird-shaped noise. It was reborn from the unstable black bird noise, which were destroyed at the order level and reassembled. This is a clear act of interference by Shinjuku's composer. Yes. It allowed the Proxy and his team to focus all their efforts to one target. Each feather on the Phoenix's tail is Each feather on the Phoenix's tail is a karmic representation of a single temporal reversal. Perhaps this is a manifestation of the Shinjuku's composer's internal conflict? What the heck? He has clearly taken an interest in the Proxy and his teammates, yet his desire to see Shibuya purified is unchanged. What the freak did I just read, dude? So when we're... Man, I mean, we're gonna do this fight again because we have to. They do the secret ending, but holy crap! Because we're taking out each of these wings from this Phoenix. The manifestation of Haz's internal conflict. He has clearly taken an interest in the Proxy and his teammates, yet his desire to see Shibuya purified is unchanged. That's kind of crazy. It kind of reminds me of a little, it's kind of, so Haz kind of was the final boss in a way. He kind of was. So interesting, because it kind of reminds me of, it does remind me a little bit of Joshua in the sense of like, Joshua was originally going to erase Shibuya, but Neku changed his mind, essentially. Right? So I would imagine Joshua might have had a little bit of internal things he might have been kind of going through his head, right? I don't know. This is so interesting. I don't know. That's just how I see it. That's really interesting. Wow. His internal conflict. Okay, let me catch up on chat here. They thought it was too unrealistic that you, a mortal, could take down a legit angel in combat, which I very much prefer. I like the higher plane being that much powerful. Yeah, makes sense. I agree with that as well. Yeah, Haz is going to be the final boss, and the current final boss is going to be his noise form. That makes sense. Man. Yeah, Kanna. Toolwee's been out for a while. Toolwee 1 has been since, yeah, like 2007 or something. It's crazy. I heard that. I wonder if they changed it because it would be too similar to how Joshua is in the first game, since in some way Joshua was sort of... was he an antagonist? I mean, I don't know. I see Joshua as kind of like a... I guess you could, in a way... I see him lean more neutral, but I think that's after the fact of after Twooly won, I guess. I mean, you've been here for like a lot of spoiler talk, so honestly, it's your choice if you want to stay or not for the secret ending. But hey, totally up to you. We've been talking about a lot of spoilery stuff. Man, yeah, the main villain. Yeah, he pretty much let Cuba take over Shibuya. Yeah, but he wanted Shibuya purified for sure. Man. As Kubo's boss, he should have nuked him the moment he overstepped, but he let Kubo roll around as long as he wanted. Yeah, that is true. Mm-hmm. Yeah, intruding in Shibuya. Kubo, man. Kubo. Well, intruding in Shibuya, I have to do whatever the heck I want. Scumbag Kubo. Freaking Joker. Joker purifying Shibuya. Kubo was stealing Shibuya's heart. There it is. There it is. There's a Persona reference. For those of you who don't know, we're talking about Kubo. Kubo is also voiced by the dude that voices Joker in Persona 5. Anyway. He's not like villain, but he's also wanted to erase Shibuya, like you said. Yeah, it's interesting. Joshua's such an interesting character. I don't even know how to take him. Joshua technically was a part of Megumi's final form. You're right. You're right. That is true. I sort of saw Haz and Joshua as similar in that sense, except that while Joshua seems to have changed his mind, Haz with Rindo was basically like, you want to go back and risk your life even when things are fine now? I don't know why you want to, but sure, I guess. Yeah. So there is some similarities and contrasts, yeah. Rindo inspired compassion in said famously unsympathetic Haz, and I loved it. Yeah, I mean, I guess, like, this, I mean, Rindo definitely had just like Neku had an effect on Joshua, Rindo had an effect on Haz in a way. The Phoenix being his internal conflict, that's so crazy. That is pretty insane. Okay. I believe that this interference dealing with Executor, contacting the Proxy and meddling with the distortions was more than a simple apology to Shibuya. It provided the perfect excuse for Shibuya's composer. To make a direct move. Okay, yeah, it's Joshua, right? However, Shibuya's composer failed to take the bait, remaining inactive to the very end. Joshua shows up. Hey, mind if I watch? Freaking Joshua, dude. What a Chad. Man, okay. Yeah. So, yeah. Haz stepping in when he did, apologizing for Kubo basically overstepping. Kind of how I'm reading that. His reason for appearing to Neku, Sakuraba, and the others as they connected to Shibuya's imagination was not to help them, but merely to stabilize Neku Sakuraba's mind by reminding him he was there. Wait. Shibuya's imagination. Not to help them, but merely... Are they talking about Joshua here? Yeah, because whenever they're all doing the team thing, they're... Yes. Merely to stabilize Neku's mind by reminding him he was there. A look over the vibes recorded by the RNS reveals no evidence of any outside interference. The Proxy's team defeated the Phoenix Cantus through their own and Shibuya's strength. Pretty freaking cool. Alright, last report. Oh, let's hear the theory, Annie. I'm all about it. Now that the game is over, I finally have permission to contact the composer. Oh, okay. Alright. Several days have passed since then, and the composer has already completed 2 orders of business. One of them concerns Neku Sakuraba. Okay, hang on. I don't think we know anything about this. Unless this is like secret ending stuff. Or unless they're gonna get into another day stuff, I don't know. Using, here, hang on a second. So, 2 orders of business. I'm guessing one of them's Neku, and I bet the other one has to do with like the Rindo Shoka thing, maybe? Let's see. Using a sample from a parallel world, one where Neku never went to Shinjuku, and it said live peacefully in the RG for 3 years. Whoa. The composer modified the space and memories around Neku so that he may once again reside in the RG without issue. Whoa. A sample from a parallel world where Neku never went to Shinjuku and lived in the RG, probably with Shiki, for 3 years. Modified the space and memories around Neku. He once again resided in RG without an issue. This is not particularly unusual, as the same steps must be taken when returning a Reaper to the RG. Yes, the other order was Shoka, yes, okay. Her Reaper status lost. Her destruction at the end of the game was all but assured. However, the composer saved her soul at the precise moment it diffused for deletion. She has been reborn in the RG in Shibuya. I believe this is a rare expression of gratitude on the composer's part. Gratitude towards the Proxy, that is. The Proxy has also returned safely to his life in the RG. Through him, I have learned much about the network as a simulated plane of existence, as well as its effects on human emotion. There's no denying its use as a tool to expand one's world. The world ends with you. Here we go. Here we go. Hanako on his lingo, right? There's no denying its use as a tool to expand one's world. However, it's up to the user to explore and experience that expanded world for themselves, lest it remain a mere simulation. Enjoy. I have to read this last part in Hanakoma's voice now. I have to do it. Enjoy the present and keep moving forward. Perhaps by refusing to interfere, the composer meant to convey to Shibuya the importance of accepting your circumstances and taking action for yourself. I have one final note directed at the Proxy, Rindo Kanade. The decision you made took courage, and I thank you for it. I simply hope we can meet in person someday. Aww, I hope so. Wow. That was a lot, dude. Holy crap, man. All right. Oh, okay. Those are some good reports, man. That was fun. That was fun reading all that. Let me see what's happening here. Opposite of the first game where Neku was near Joshua, it'd be unstable, but this time Joshua was there to stabilize things. That's so, I love, that's so interesting. Once they reunited, Shiki definitely made Neku a fashionable bulletproof vest, and Joshua could be around any corner. Neku needs a bulletproof vest, please and thank you. Okay. Just how Kubo Yoshiba has used Kubo. Has wanted Shibuya inverted, but couldn't by angel rules interfere in another jurisdiction, so he used Kubo to bait a reaction out of Joshua, who canonically has overstepped before, bringing back people who killed in the game like Ryan, possibly taking him and Shibuya down together. Yo, that's a big brain theory. That's a big brain theory, Annie. I love it. I actually love it. Yeah. Because Has wanted Shinjuku inverted too, right? Has nuked Kubo and put the blame on him. What a freaking... That's crazy. This cast is so good. It really is. Joshua literally won the game by not rising to the bait. So when Kubo actually inverted Shibuya, the higher-ups would be able to overlook that. That's actually crazy. Joshua Mad Galaxy Brain. What you just read was the very last thing the main character had to say. So all these reports were written by a character that you'll meet in Twilly 1. Who's actually not in this game, but he actually wrote all these reports. Not the main character, but a very, very cool character. If Kubo was an extension of Has himself... Ooh... Just took a part of him and created Kubo. That's kind of a theory. That's interesting. All right. We have to rock out their Breaking Free one last time. One last time. For old time's sake, before we do this secret ending. Oh, I'm gonna... Let me hit up the graffiti wall. Heck yeah. Collect all secret reports. Where am I putting you? Put you up here. Secret. Skill savvy. Right here. Yeah. Look at that. I'm technically the composer. Read it and weep. Composer rank 64% completion. Gosh, what's gonna be above that? Yeah, I think I definitely want to go. I want to definitely try to collect all the pins, but I'll probably do that in my own time. Almost got all the threads and almost all the food. Take a look at me. Oh! Mo chocolate with the spicy raid. Dude, we're just jamming. Hey. Welcome, Mo. How you doing? How was your stream? Welcome, Raiders. If y'all don't know me, my name's Andy. I'm a variety streamer. Do a lot of first playthroughs. Love JRPGs, action RPGs, platformers, all that good jazz. Anything with a good story and good characters. We're obviously playing Neo: The World Ends With You. We're doing a post-game stream. We actually just read all of the secret reports in the game, and we are about to grab the secret ending. So if you don't want any spoilers at all for Neo Twooby, I recommend you leave right now. Actually, I probably shouldn't even show this screen. I recommend you leave right now, or this screen. There we go. That's better. Man. You know what I wanted to do? Hang on. Before we do the secret ending, somebody said to take a look at the social network. I never actually read these. I kind of want to read all of these. What do you guys want to see first? Social network or secret ending? I'll leave it up to the chat because I don't care. Because there's a lot of these. There's a lot. Man. Yo, Mo, seriously, thank you so much for the raid, man. Yo, take care, dude. Have a good one. DMC3, nice. Getting better and better, nice. This song is so clean. It's the best song of the game, if you ask me. Social network. Okay, we'll do social network now. We'll save the secret ending for last. I like it. Man. How else would we be able to race another angel that would be on the same level as him? Either Kubo was still a level below Haz. Haz or Joshua level, or Kubo was just an extension of Haz that it has created. Yeah. Yeah, Rindo changes Haz, and Haz kind of sort of wants them to win. That's so interesting. Oh, thank you. Got a little bit of water left. Thank you for the hydrate. All right, what song do we want for the social network? Breaking Free is a banger. I had to listen to it again. What's a good social network song? Do I do J Ray's favorite? Oh, we'll rock Kill the Itch for a little bit. Let's go. All right, here we go. Who do I start? Where do I start? I guess I'll just start in the middle. This song is so good. Oh man. Okay. All this to say that the beauty of this is that by choosing not to act, not only does Joshua not take the bait, he trusts Shibuya. He trusts the city to stand up for herself. It's a complete 180 from OG Joshua. Wow. That's actually so funny because it's like Joshua didn't have a lot of screen time in this game. Actually, barely any. But just seeing his development too is really good. He shows up just to stabilize Neku and shows Haz that Shibuya doesn't need help. Man, unlike Haz who didn't trust his city, right? Whoa. Joshua, the bigger man here. Yo, okay. Well, let's start with Rendo. Leader of the Wicked Twisters, replayer. A high schooler and heavy social network user, he tends to keep others at arm's length, even his friend Fred. But he lets his guard down around his online gaming buddy Swallow. He can turn back time using replayability. We're gonna go left, and we're gonna go to the greatest character in this entire game. Sho Minamimoto, my guy. Literally, if y'all don't know now, y'all need to know this is my favorite character, 100%. But Shoka is a close second. Okay. Helper to the Wicked Twisters, question mark. An unusual player who is not affiliated with any team. With his precise calculations, decisive battle attitude, and extensive knowledge of the Reaper's game, he aids the Wicked Twisters, but his true goal is shrouded in mystery.
Daiseno Jito Bito, however the heck you say your full name. Member of the Wicked Twister Sound Surfer, nicknamed Beat. This man is a veteran of the Reaper's game. Stubborn and hot-blooded, he's quick to anger, but a short-tempered Betty's a more brotherly, nurturing side. He has the ability to Sound Surfer, move across town at high speeds.
I don't know why I just read that whole thing in Kubo's voice, but it felt right. Neku Sakuraba. Member of the Wicked Twisters, a legendary player, and a friend of Beats who changed Shibuya's fate in the Reaper's game 3 years ago. He returned to Shibuya after learning he was in trouble. When it comes to using slugs, his prowess is nearly unmatched. Member of the Wicked Twisters, Diver, a college student obsessed with the dating sim elegant strategy, even referred to Minamimoto as Lord Tomonami due to his resemblance to her favorite character. Highly perceptive, she can instantly sense whether someone is a creature of light or darkness. She has the ability to dive into people's minds. Member of the Wicked Twisters, Reminder, a natural communicator and fashionable classmate of Rendo's. Outgoing to a fault, he often acts before he thinks, doing whatever feels right in the moment. His Remind power allows him to jog people's memories. Also another favorite of mine. Alright, yeah, Shiki. Gata Nero, founder, designer, former player of the Reaper's game, Mr. Muse creator, and Neku's close friend. I would say it's more than that. Have fun being on streaming, and hopefully I catch another one soon. Yo, Annie, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. Hope to see you again soon. J Ray is typing all the lyrics to the song in the chat, and I'm so for it right now. I'm so freaking for it. All right. Yes, Neku's close friend. Upon her return to the RG, she started a fashion brand with her best friend while they were both still in school. Now she's one of the rising stars of the designer world. Joshua, dude. A whimsical and elusive being from higher plane. 3 years ago, he spirited Neku away to Shinjuku in an attempt to learn more about the executor. Oh, something. I felt something crawling on my leg. Hang on. Oh, it's just a cable. I'm good. He keeps constant watch over Shibuya, even if he rarely graces the city with his presence. Has. Mysterious man, Shinjuku's purifier. He tasked Kubo with Shinjuku's destruction. Exercised his disobedient subordinate when he tried to erase Shibuya, too. After receiving an insightful tour of the city, he gives Rendo the power to replay one last time. Rhyme. Former player of the Reaper's game, after returning to the RG, she discovers a talent for hacking. While searching for a new dream to chase, she hacks into the RNS in hopes of getting in touch with her brother, forging an unlikely friendship with the network's creator, Kaie, in the process. That's so cute. All right, let's get to these guys. Shibuya's original man of all trades, a man who built his fortune by selling junk presented as a brand name luxury item, including Beats skateboard. Wait, what? This Beat got his skateboard from this guy? He also has a generous side. He bought back his longtime friend Tamayo's shop, Croaky Panic, after she went bankrupt. Aw! And that's why he's linked to her down here. That's actually so sick. Born and raised in Shibuya, I'm proud of it. She isn't keen on customers from outside the city, but she loves her family and friends. Especially fond of her granddaughter, she spoils with her with mementos whenever she visits. Deeply tied to Taka, yeah. And then this is her granddaughter. MKN's her granddaughter, of course. Garbage herself in orange. Her street art is a hot topic among youngsters and is frequently featured on the news for social satire. She's a granddaughter. Oh, cool. That's cool. Oh my gosh, and then that's why Beat is connected to this guy, because he bought his skateboard from him. That's how all these people were connected. That's so sick. And then Beat's gonna be connected to this dude too, huh? A longtime worker at Jupiter of the Monkey, who lives in a neighboring prefecture. He actually enjoys his long train commute since it gives him ample time to listen to hip-hop. His freestyle rapping on the job has earned him a number of fans. He was thrilled to see Beat back in the store and secretly thinks of him as his brah. I love it. Man. Azuki Midoriya, or whatever, wait. Azuki? What's Deku's first name in My Hero? I already freaking forget. Deku. I saw Midoriya. That's not his name, though. Modoriyama. It's been forever since I watched My Hero. I do want to watch it again. He started working at Jupiter the Monkey out of love for the brand. But while he wants to work the front, he's been stuck on inventory or warehouse duty. Literally my job at my job. He practices his rhymes at the nearby park every day in hopes of someday surpassing his boss Kaichi as a rapper. Yo, the homies. Man. I figured Jota that this was a shopkeeper from the first game. That's really cool. One of the few remaining Shibuya Reapers after the Shinjuku gang took over 3 years ago, knowing the Shinjuku Reapers intend to destroy Shibuya, he sides with the players to save the city. He gets Izuki like no one else does. Yes, he does. Izuki, after realizing the Shinjuku Reapers intend to destroy Shibuya, she allies herself with the players. She's especially unforgiving towards Cuba after what he did to Katia. She enjoys eating ramen with her subordinate after work. Cute. All right. So meeting Mimoto and of course Coco. 3 years ago, she pulled Neku back into the UG to help save her good friend Sugami and prevent the erasure of Shinjuku. With Neku, she was investigating what was left of Shinjuku, but she returned to Shibuya ahead of her partner to check Sugami and the rest of the city. Man, this is some juicy stuff. Man. Some juicy stuff, man. Izuki, that's what I thought it was. Gosh, I'm not caught up. I need to get caught up, though. Okay, this guy, here in the UG, he daydreams about the theoretical Shibuya Dam and enjoys calculating its potential discharge. He secretly regards the Wicked Twister's Black Hooded ally as his mathematical rival. Oh, that's so funny. Meeting Mimoto. Yeah. He feels most comfortable around Ken Doi, who praises him for his passions. Gosh, this is a lot. There's a lot of freaking... I don't know if I'm going to read all of these. Holy heck. She ain't from a deep... Oh, that's cool. Yeah, the Dawn. Formerly the manager of ramen shop, he hit up the idea of combining his beloved curry with a ramen while researching broth one day. After a long process of trial and error, he managed to make a spicy curry his customers will come to love. Thanks in part to the patronage of regular Yoko Norimoto, which is... Oh, wait. Yes. Gosh, I am getting exhausted. I don't know if I'll read all of these. I'll try to kind of skim some of them. Ken Doi taught him Japanese along the way. Cool. Curry reviewer with a terrible sense of direction, spending more time looking for restaurants than actually eating them. That's really funny, actually. Hey, like a bolt from the blue. Aspiring noise master Reaper. Tired of the tedium after just a few years of Reaper life, he rescued the fading noise he found in a corner of Shibuya and nursed it back to health. Izuku, yeah, that's it. Yeah, sorry. My hero lore is a little Little fuzzy. After witnessing Kubo taming noise one day, he now aims to be a noise master in his own right. That's so cute. A fading noise and nursed it back to health. Man. Yeah, this is Trader Joe. Born with a strong spiritual awareness and senses a strange vibe coming from regular customer Rindo and his friends. Oh, this guy literally makes himself at home in haunted houses. He rose to internet fame thanks to his video series on urban legends, and his run-ins with his paranormal continue to gain popularity. During his latest investigation, he discovered the tale of a manic flower that gives, yes, even him the chills. Wait, Ryoji's her boyfriend? Oh! Serious nature was what drew her to him, but said seriousness has aroused some mistrust as of late. Yeah. Saiji of some trades. That's so funny. Shinji of some trades. Okay. I think we need a new song. I think I'm feeling a little bit, where are you at? Sweet. I love transformation so much. Station side cram school student, youngest of 4, and my whose baby? Oh, right here, or no? There you go. Oh, this is who the freak is this? Topo. Yeah, these are a lot of these are shop owners. Mathematical genius. Whose skills have gone unnoticed. He recognized Minamimoto's mumblings as the digits of a gigantic prime number. He has no interest in anything other than numbers and now loathes his regular studies. Yo, we have a mini Minamimoto right here. This is amazing. That's incredible. He's a math genius. Of course he'd be connected to Minamimoto in some way. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of skim over some of these because a lot of them are, there's a lot of the social network. Oh, her chicken soup is second to none. I'm gonna have to go eat some of that chicken soup.
How could I ever be so credulous without a doubt? I kept on walking till today I saw this sprout. Between the black dirt and still with all its strength. But you smashed it up.
Oh, baby brother. I read that as mother. No, this is okay. This is her brother. Cool. All right. Shoka. She's stubborn and sarcastic because she cares deeply for her friends, even though she isn't the best at expressing it. She has the power to telewarp, allowing her to pass through hidden portals. Shoka. I want to know, who this is. Unfortunate victim of Shinjuku's inversion. After floating around the ruins of Shinjuku in the UG, she slipped into Shibuya alongside a certain someone's comings and goings. Despite not being able to leave her new home, she doesn't want to disappear. Feeling bad for this lost soul, Shoka gave her a role in a recent mission. Expert in both data and the occult, he spends most of his time on Spain Hill, telling people fortunes. First communicating through text, not because he's antisocial, but because there are fewer miscommunications that way, or so he claims. I disagree. A mysterious Reaper who flies under the radar in Shibuya, doesn't meddle with the players, and his unchanging expressions make it difficult to discern. Yep. I want to see what it says about Ayano in reference to Ashoka. Oh, with this guy, the commentator. Handpicked to be a commentator after his talents were discovered during new recruit training. He's disliked by his colleagues for constantly reporting the state of affairs around him. Thanks to his presence in the Scramble Slam, he now has more followers than ever. That's amazing. Shiba's devoted subordinate, though normally cool and collected, she shows a warmer, kinder side to her. To her darling Shoka. She even went so far to name her pet iguana after her dear friend. Wait, she named her iguana Shoka? That's crazy. The poor Reaper would remember who Kubo Ukubo, and I was like, wait, why do I want to become a noise master? Right. That's funny. All these store people connected to a little child, right? That's so funny. I did not know she named her iguana Shoko. I think a new game would fit well since we're gonna hear World is Yours and Wonder Run Shibuya after you bid it. Oh. Talk about for the song right now? Transformation is a banger, but I feel ya. Let's do Wonder Around Shibuya. We haven't heard this in a while. Alright.
Danzo Kubo, Angel Executor of Erasure Noise Master. The man responsible for bringing Rindo and the others from the RG to the UG. He reworked the Reaper's game in hopes to bring a ruin to Shibuya. Of course.
Susakichi, Big Sue, baby.
One of the Reapers working for Shiba was helped keep the game going by asking for another round every time his team wins. He views the world in black and white and loves ambiguity.
Especially regarding questions about his best moves in reverse side. Sugami. Member of Shiba's gang of Reapers, she carries a Mr. Mew doll at her side, her soul sealed inside. She's been good friends with the Shibuya Reaper Coco her days in the RG. After coming to Shibuya 3 years ago, the Shinjuku Reapers oversaw the game while simultaneously serving as its top team's leader. As part of the scheme to destroy Shibuya, he initiated a sudden death mode, which pit players against Reapers. Alright, Fred, how are you connected to this guy? Gradually warming up to people thanks to Fred, inspired by his outgoing nature. Aw. That had to have been earlier in the game. I don't remember that one very well. Let's see who else we got here. His favorite word is brainstorming. Seeing Hogfang's socially awkward shopkeeper reminds him of his own past, so he shows his support by buying more than he needs. That's actually kind of funny. Motoy. Yeah. Okay. Kanon. Oh. Expert of the Reaper's game, her adorable disposition and chanting words have left countless players falling at her feet, only to find themselves with their points stolen and their respective teams heading towards erasure. She has blocked Sumi on multiple occasions. Dude, I freaking love this guy. These two are my favorite. These two right here, best couple. This dude and this girl, I freaking love them. I hope everything goes well for them. Kuba gives the chain extender because he's a noise master. Yeah, that is funny. That makes sense. Yeah, she I think has probably one of my favorite outfits in the game. I love this dude. Boyfriend, the model Hanoka. He keeps up with the hot trends in Shibuya and hopes of becoming worthy of his girl. So sweet. He awakened to his flirtatious side through a chance encounter with Fred, inspired by the high school stylish and easygoing vibe. Wait, who is this guy? I can't remember. Oh, childhood friend. He loves his Pat Turtle pastel more than anything. Rose fame in junior high after being scouted at her brother Harajuku's crepe shop. She's currently considering studying at an overseas dance academy so she can dance with her childhood friend and current love interest, Itsuki. I love them! I love them! Oh gosh. I love her style too. The Gato Nero drip is like my favorite style in the game, dude. She hoped to make a name for herself in the glamorous world of fashion like her girlfriend Hanoka. However, her outlook on life changed after meeting Gato Nero's designer. She met Shiki. So sick. He now goes to the store every day buying more Mr. Mew merch as an excuse to speak with his crush. Respect. Respect. You gotta shoot your shot somehow. I respect it. I respect it. He now works around the clock, honing his craft so he can expand his business. Older brother. Oh, yeah. Fighter girl like Hanoko who's got the drip and can dance. That's why she's got the pouch. Wait. Yeah, her brother, yeah. Yeah. Wait, is this her brother? Yeah, this is her brother. Yeah. The lore. The lore. I love it. They're all connected. Oh, man. Regularly ask her for relationship advice. Justice Burger waitress. She took an immediate interest in Fred and always greets him with a heart. Someone's got a crush on Fred. Aww. Cute. Justice Burger waitress has a crush on Fred. Cute. Reinvented herself after being inspired by the upperclassmen. Oh, of course. I thought that said Minamimoto. Eldest daughter of Minamimoto. I was like, what the freak, dude? Her hatred of tomatoes is unchanging. I love it. I love it. All right. Oh, I remember this guy. Yeah, the quiz dude. All right, this dude. Whoa! This guy, look at this guy, look at this guy. National High School King of Quizzes. He uses skills during missions and gets his kicks by secretly quizzing other players on days he operates alone. He went to the same school as Nagi and lost miserably to her in a quiz competition's manga category. That is probably my favorite fun fact out of all of them so far. That's amazing. Yeah, even the NPCs slap, dude. Him and Nagi went to the same high school and she beat him in Manga Jeopardy. Wasn't Nagi that answered everything at the time? It was. Yep, that's why that makes that so funny. Fred is such a Chad. Nagi's a true weeb. Respect. Puts on a bold front. Okay. I don't care about this guy. I don't care about Fuyo. A true bookworm can blast through 5 novels a week. Respect. Her indoorsy lifestyle was changed by frequent customer Fuya, whose passion for rivers inspired her own interest in the outdoors, settling down with a good book at a campsite is now her greatest joy. Aw, yo! Game Prodigy with the raid! We had 3 raids today. Holy frick, dude. Welcome, raiders. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the raid, man. I appreciate my water bottle just fell. Appreciate the heck out of that. We are playing some Neo The World Ends With You. We're doing a post-game stream. We just read the secret reports. We're reading kind of like a bunch of these like character bios just for like NPCs and like other characters and stuff. And then we are going to snag the secret ending. That's the last thing I'm doing. So if y'all don't want spoilers, I'd head out now. But thank you for the raid. How was your stream, Game Prod? Hope you were doing well. Man, imagine literally schooling someone both above and beyond the grave. I love it. Nothing I know, right? Yeah. Gosh. Who? Oh wait, that's oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. You found confidence in his voice after IGOG, the Prince. Praise him at the audition. Now hope so. Someday work for the Prince. Yeah, he was a good guy. Oh, this This is the one shop owner that I need to buy. He's the very expensive. He runs a very expensive store with all the expensive threads. Smooth talker can loosen the purse strings of wealthy customers with his gentle and sophisticated words. He understands his nephew, Irish. That's his nephew? Oh, whoa, okay. More than anyone, having been through them himself. Wow. Very interesting. Very interesting. Social media during Irish. So many connections. Bruh, the lore. The NPCs have lore, man. She takes care of everything else in order to keep the shop running flawlessly. She never misses one of her brother's broadcasts, but she hasn't told him that. Wait. Younger twin sister Messiah. Wait. Oh, yeah, this guy. Yeah. Oh, that's so sweet. Miss Banks. Heart of... Oh, the Proxy dolls? I remember them mentioning the Proxy dolls. Yeah, she bows with the most grace and precision. Her relationship with TV co-star Kashiki was the talk of the tabloids. She proudly confirmed the rumors, though she would not have been able to without the encouragement from friends. Yes, okay, and then these are gotcha. Well, their relationship's got quite serious. He may actually love the merch more than the members. Yeah, here. Nagi has connections to the prince. Hang on. Nagi's got a lot of connections, dude. Freak. A huge fan of the dating. Aleshra, of course. Her favorite character is Lord Tomonami. Of course. It makes sense. She's curious about a certain girl she always sees at Aleshra events, probably Nagi. Wants to ask about her extensive collection of Tomonami merch next time they cross paths. That's awesome. Wait! Weren't they? No, I'm thinking of two other characters. Do you remember the two girls in TWIWY 1 that were like arguing over like the one guy, and the one was like corrupted by, like, she had like the noise on her. They had to like kind of free her from the noise, and then she was like, they were like, but he bought you ticket. You got tickets to go. Like, you got tickets to go with him to the concert, but you know, I wanted to go to that concert with him. But then she was like, no, I bought the tickets actually for you to go with him. I thought these were the same students. I don't think they are. They kind of remind me of them a little bit. A gamer girl, aiming for dating sim conquest. Her current darling is a sergeant from the latest chapter of Elegant Strategy. In order to help motivate herself to study, she decided to envision historical figures as dating sim dreamboats. Very interesting. Okay, let me catch up on chat real fast. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to head out since I need to try and get some rest for early morning shift tomorrow. Prepare for a long day. You're good, Game Prod. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for stopping by. Crush it at your early morning shift tomorrow, my dude. Crush it tomorrow, man. Have a good one. Yeah, they are different characters. I figured. I don't know why they reminded me of those, though. Yeah. They were friends as Eri. Oh. Oh. That actually would be kind of cool. Look, the lore. Oh, I haven't even read The Prince yet. Hang on. Oh, Jerry's like, look, read the lore. Hang on. Popularly known as the Prince, he got his big break several years ago due to his listless charm. Lately, his cool and new ethos has captivated young people across the country. He voices a character in the popular game Elegant Strategy, though the collaboration is yet to be announced. That's so freaking sick. What? Who the heck? She's been trusted with nearly all the shop's management tasks. Inspired by IGOG, she started her own online radio broadcast called ASMR. Oh no. Oh, that's awesome. Interesting. Aww. Former Very Beauty companion. Half a year has passed since she lost someone dear to her, and while she still hasn't recovered completely, her heart is slowly healing. She was a fan of IGOG in high school. She recently joined his fan club, the White Angels, in hopes of rekindling the excitement she felt back then. Aww. Wait. Because Front also lost somebody super close to him. You know? There's no connection though. They're not connected on the link. I was just thinking out loud. Holy crap, I missed all these ones down here. Wait. What if the prince voiced Lord Tomonami? I bet you he did. I bet you he did. Oh, that's amazing. She's self-conscious about her stutter. Oh yeah, this is the Tower Records girl. Yeah, I love her. Could have herself to say a word to fellow ES devotee Nagi when she visited the store. She's a vocalist of a punk band. Wow. Desperate not to let the audience hear her stare. Aww. I love her. Collector of rare indie records, is also the bassist and songwriter for a punk band known as the Dead Seatbelters. His excessive self-consciousness gets thrown into overdrive around Morohashi, the band singer, and the object of his affection. He's gonna crush. Aww. Huge fan of the Seatbelters. Nice. Oh, this guy, yeah. The drummer. He looks like he'd be the drummer. Talk for hours about being punk, but his trouble conveying it as a lifestyle. All right, who else we got? We got... She hates attention, prefers to keep her position as the 10-pin Slashers leader a secret? Yo, 10-pin. 10-pin. Oh, 10-pin, baby. Let's go, dude. 10-pin regional champion in junior high? When all the shop, she now spends her time. Oh, man, I wish. The 10-pin Slashers. Yo, 10-pin for Evo 2022. Oh, frick.
What to do?
All right. Hold on. I want to change the song. We'll do this one. I like Peaceful Day. Where am I going? Where am I freaking going? Here we go. Okay. We were down here. Who's this guy? Weaker willed than wilted lettuce. Oh gosh. Alright. That dude wasn't super interesting. Takes rage when planning the store's game-related events and watching the 10-pin Slashers in action. That's amazing. Divorcee in his 50s. He couldn't deal with his temperamental wife anymore and called it quits last year. He wasn't eager to remarry, but his charmingly reserved co-workers caught his eye. Seems a little young for him. Working up the courage to confess his feelings. Freaking Stan Lee, owner of Michelin Barbecue, a man who often closes shop to pursue any of his countless hobbies. Despite serving a variety of meats, he only consumes chicken so as to keep his body fat percentage in the single digits. On sunny days, he takes his cruiser boat out on fishing trips. Influenced by IGOG, he started his own blog focusing on fishing. The Hungry Hook. Aw. He's a fan of his thing. It's cool. I like her style. Oh my gosh. Her natural, unabashed style has earned her many admirers who flock to see her manage the brand's new Parco brand. She appears on her friend IGOG's blog from time to time. Oh, rumor has it they're secretly dating. Nobody knows for sure. Ah, the gossip. I like her design too. Searching for a way to be more like her contemporary Renko, who says sure did her stuffy well on the clock. Oh, wow. This was sweet. I think I read all of them. All right. Oh, man. I'm getting tired, which means we need to do this secret ending right now, bro. Let me save my game. Let me save my game. I think I got everything. I just had to get the secret reports, right? Just had to get the secret reports for the secret ending. Hang on. Hang on. Sick. Here we go. Final day. I'm not ready for 10-pin lore. One of them, oh shoot, I missed. One of them were talking with Ari in the first game, talking about Shiki's death, and two girls probably remind you of them because they were wearing school uniforms. That's probably what they remind me of. All right, I think I'm gonna skip probably most of the dialogue because we've seen this. Oh, freaking has, dude. All right. We've seen all of it before. I'm not going to go through it again. If you want to see this, how this plays out, go and watch the finale stream. But it is very, very interesting. Very, very cool. Gator Man. Yeah, Michelin Barbecue dude looked like a gator man. Oh, all good, Kenna. All good, all good. I appreciate you staying for as long as you have, and I hope you enjoy The World Ends With You when you get your hands on it. Yeah, the final day. Yeah. We're just gonna, we'll skim through it. We'll skim through them.
Well, interesting.
Yes, be safe, Cat. I have a good one. Oh man, this is a fun stream, man. This is a fun stream. We're not done yet. We've got a secret ending to watch. I'm very excited. Spain Hill.
Well, interesting.
You know what's interesting? This whole conversation that Rindo has with him is just very, very interesting. I love it. I love it.
Say, friend.
One second. Here we go. Where are we going? Oh, are we going back? Yeah, we're going this way.
Interesting.
Interesting. I went the wrong way. Oh, I'm yawning. Oh, yeah, I'm fading quick. We gotta do the secret ending fast. I'm fading quick. I'm fading quick. Once we get past this, we'll be rolling. I'm kind of gotta go through this. Oh gosh. Thank you. Freaking Kubo, dude. I will say though, that face that Kuba makes whenever he's getting like exercised, terrifying, pure terror. You let me say bless you first. Listen, I figured that you
As I
would.
said, the decision is yours.
I'll skip it. I appreciate that. We gotta do all the time travel biz. Heck yeah. Whew. Here we go. Yep. Love that they play Twister on the final day. Very good.
Let's move. We'll change our
Right. Yep. Time to gather some intel. Do. So how's everybody's night going? We having a good night? We having a good time? We chilling? This is kind of like the tedious part of the game right now. Of just kind of going through them, getting to the final boss, and acquiring the secret ending. My battery. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, my battery. My battery. My battery. There it is. Oh, that would be bad. That would be tragic. This song is such a banger.
We're going again.
Such a freaking banger. All right, we're schmoving. We're schmoving. Let's go.
Let's move.
The squad. A lot of chatter. Honestly, these Scooby streams have been a blast ever since I discovered them. I'm so happy for the streams of this community. Aw, Michelle, I'm happy you found us too. Man, we're happy to have you for real. Yeah, it's been fun. I love streaming. It's a good time. It's some of my favorite memories in recent years have just been from like streaming a game. Especially this game. This is a playthrough I'll never forget. This is probably one of my. This is probably easily like one of my favorite games I've ever streamed. It was just so good, so fun, just fun, man. All right, Tokyo Plaza. But yeah, glad to have you here for real. I'm glad you found us. You discovered the Brew Crew. In the midst of all these other creators and streamers.
Let's move.
Hey, chillin'. Back here again. I ain't talking to nobody. You hear us cry.
We'll change our fate.
Ishima again. Ishima again. Back to Tipsy Toesy. Banger of a song. Oh, a Japanese version. Hit me with the JP version. Let's go.
We're going again.
Alright, Kadia's fighting some noise. Heck yeah, dude. Going to help the homie. The homie. It would be so sick if I could actually fight alongside Kadia and Azuki. have them in my party. Oh my gosh, that'd be so freaking fun. We would be cracked though.
How's it hanging? Well, you asked for it.
I keep forgetting I have Minimoto in my party. So funny.
Okay, we got this.
I guess I could maybe try this on Ultimate.
I got my eye on you, yo.
I could try a final boss on Ultimate. I'm thinking about it.
Nailed it. That was sick.
Are we sure we can still do this?
Oh! Yikes. Ow. I hurt. Oh my gosh.
Thanks.
No big deal.
Gosh, I haven't fought something in forever on stream. During this whole stream.
Yo, you alright? Take. Yes. Zero matrix. Good enough.
I'm getting blasted.
You okay? Not bad, yo.
Get him.
At least.
If I put on, oh, I thought I had Killer Remix. So you know what? They took down my groove. Yeah, you're probably right. I get more worn out than I am now. You're probably right. I'll just play on normal. Solid.
Alright, could have been worse.
We're gonna win. All right. Ah, crunch. Oh, this moment was so hype. That moment was so freaking hype.
Our fate.
Time traveling again. Gosh, anytime Minimoto shows up on screen, it's always the best. Instant serotonin. Okay, Chase. We're playing all the songs. Okay,
We're going again.
we've got to be almost done. We've got to be almost done, right? I forgot how long this was. Oh, man.
Let's move.
Skip. Yeah, sorry, it's kind of like boring going through this, but we gotta go through all the housekeeping stuff before we get to the secret ending.
We'll change.
Okay, now we're going to the crossing. Here we go. So this should be towards the end. I can see what Minimoto says in the final boss fight during the one last hit. Oh, let's go. I actually didn't even think about that. I forgot about that. Sheba is such a good character, man. Gosh, and now knowing Sugami's backstory, dude. Oh, man. Makes me feel so bad for her.
Let me think this through.
Oh, snap.
We're going again.
Where am I going now? Oh, yeah. Change your fate. I forgot I have to actually do this. Oh, yeah, they do the big team thing? Shit, yeah.
Commence Operation Awaken.
Said it, brother.
Well, look.
Yeah, assuming he's back safe now. 07734. The homie. Joshua showing up to stabilize Neku. That's so crazy. I gotta watch this. I gotta watch my boy. Come on, Thick!
Time for a reminder. You ready, Shibuya? Come on,
I love it. Alright, cool. Take me to the final boss, please. Take me to him. Take me to Haz's internal conflicts. Looks what? That's what I thought. Dude, the Phoenix Cantus? I can't get over that. It's so crazy. Has his internal conflicts. That's like, that's wild. Oh, we're gonna smoke this final boss. Chill him. Ow.
Such simple equation. I'm impressed. Oh yeah! Looking good, brother.
Ooh.
You're surprisingly helpful.
Hell yeah, I am. Such simple equation. I'm impressed. Try this composite. Solve for this.
Oh gosh. Try this composite function. Owie. Trying to get my beat drop up. I am failing miserably. Oh my gosh, I keep getting hit by that.
Makes no difference to me.
It's funny because I'm looking at this bird and I can totally see this being Haz. Definitely resembles him. I don't know what it is.
Since we're adjacent. Yes, got it. Not bad, yo.
Just let me finish you already, bird. Come on, bird. Ow. Go, Neck, you go. Ooh, oh. Trouble.
Perfectly balanced. Check your calculations. Your job.
I might as well save this for phase 2.
Leave it to me, yo. I'm impressed.
Nice one.
Nice work. Feel the burn. I got my eye on you, yo.
Cool. We're schmoving.
Is it over?
Ah, no.
Did we beat it?
Is victory ours at last?
Rise from the ashes.
Hold up. Something ain't right.
No, it is not.
You're right. Look.
Something ain't right. You're right. Oh, it's a beautiful butterfly.
What is it doing? I am so ready for this to be over.
Well, it ain't over yet.
Oh, seriously?
Risen from the ashes. Is it immortal? I
Seriously.
don't think so. Let's finish this.
For real. Just keep hitting it till it stays down, yo.
Oh, I can't use. Oh, I lost my killer remix. So I guess I'm about to get it back, maybe.
We must weather this storm! Just gotta wait for an opening.
Well, we haven't got all day here.
We haven't got all day. You would be right. That would be a fair assessment, Fred.
Is it over? Not yet.
Come on, come at me.
Time to strike back.
Wait, I gotta. Yeah. Yeah, let's just do this.
Let's go.
Lead with it. Use it as much as we can. There it is.
It's all my fault. For turning back time. What are you talking about, Rin, dude? None of us would even be here if it weren't for you.
What did it say about the feathers too? Like it's like all temporal. Like all the feathers are made up of like temporal reversals or something.
We shan't rest until it
Whatever the freak.
is sealed.
Some it said something like that in the secret reports. Go Shoko, go! Oh, just kidding. Doing this again? I'm down. I am down. Oh, I went right into it. Typical. Each show represents each time you turn back time. Okay, that's what I thought. That's so crazy.
Guess we gotta work together. What? You got a problem with that? Damn. Could you have made this thing any tougher, yo?
My bad.
Hey, quit apologizing and start attacking.
Okay.
I need it. Yep, there you are. There's the
We're
thing.
almost there. Everybody ready? I am. It's my responsibility to make things right.
My responsibility.
This city
We were just
isn't
reading
going
about that.
anywhere. Good. Let's go.
That's pretty crazy. Back in God Toast, nice. Toast is good. We're still just fighting right now. We'll be. Oh, let's go, baby girl. Oh snap! I'm about to get smited. I'm on normal though, and I'm level 85, so I should be fine. Frick.
That's a relief.
Where are your wings? The wings! The wings!
Thanks for the assist.
That's what I'm here for.
Die already!
Just a little more. We've got this. Don't let up now.
Gotta say, Rindo, you sure have changed.
Huh?
Yeah, you're finally making your own decisions.
Yeah, take your responsibility.
Hell yeah, I am.
That's so cool.
Roger that.
Acknowledging the development and everything.
Almost there.
To the best song of the game, too. Yeah, it's a good song. Sure, I'll do this. Why not?
I think this is it.
It is! So don't screw it up!
I'm trying. Hearing Rindo talk about responsibility after reading the secret report shows how much he's grown, ready to make his own choices. I love how Toy develops his characters, yeah. Yeah, I love their, like... Gosh, if you don't, like... It's so worth it going out of your way to, like, read the secret reports, too, you know? Like, gosh. Kingdom Hearts has taught me that for one thing. But my goodness. So worth it. Get that extra lore to kind of just top things off. Doing good. You're doing good, Brenda. You're doing good. We need a little more juice. A little more juice. A little more juice. Oh, almost. Get him. GG. GG, Big Bird. GG, Big Bird. Now we gotta do the thing.
Everybody ready?
Let's make it
Huh. He just went, huh.
This is it. We're gonna take back this city.
Oh, I gotta hold all of them? Yep. I forgot this is what I had to do. Yeah, baby. Send it. Great final boss, right? Fantastic final boss. Bam. Power of the groove. All right. We did it yet again. Noise erased.
Not quite the solution I was looking for.
Ended with Minamimoto as well. It's supposed to Minamimoto grunt. Yeah, it's to just grunt at the final boss. Yeah, that is really funny. Dude, we did it.
She.
All right. So I have a question for the chat. For those of you who have seen the secret ending. Am I going to be okay? I don't even know if it's going to let me skip the credits. Am I going to be okay skipping the credits, or should I just watch the credits all the way through? Joshua, man. Joshua, you sneaky dog. Sneaky. Yep. Because I'm assuming the secret ending is going to be after the credits, which is fine. Yeah, we're going to see what everyone's doing. Da, 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 da. So good.
I appreciate
your concern.
Wait, Shiba.
Yeah, I'm not gonna skip it just in case. Not gonna skip the credits just in case. You never know. Might be safe to watch the credits all the way. That's fair. That's fair. I figured I'd ask just in case. Because I'd hate to have done the whole final boss and then accidentally skip the credits. Miss out on the whole reason why I'm even here. I think we can skip this. I think we can skip this cutscene. There is always YouTube, that is true. Unless it's just gonna give it to me right now. The world begins with you. Of course. Here we go.
A bit late to come groveling back, wouldn't you say, friend?
My apologies, friend. I never intended Shibuya any harm. But rest assured that as Shinjuku's composer, I have personally eliminated the cause of the problem. Is that enough to earn your forgiveness?
I appreciate you exercising the executor from the UG. But you really ought to be more scrupulous when engaging with the lower planes. Nobody likes a mess maker.
And all this time, I thought I was following in your footsteps.
Then you might need to watch where you're walking. Speaking of which...
Following in your
I decided to
footsteps.
stroll around the city. Did you and Rindo have an illuminating conversation?
Weren't you watching?
Oh, there's two of them.
I offered him an apology and asked him a few questions.
What about?
I thought he might understand why you opposed Shibuya's cleansing, so I asked what he thought about the city, hoping to glean some insight.
Another mess finally made. And was it insightful?
Not to the extent I would have liked. I still don't understand. Humans are the most irrational beings. That said,
Yuzora and Sora
myself with how our conversation ended.
are fighting on top of that tower right
I
now.
was ready to risk everything for an unproven possibility. And all I could do was remind him to take responsibility for whatever decision he
Responsibility.
made. Almost as if I were encouraging him to take that risk.
Sounds like you acted a bit irrationally yourself.
I did indeed. Even entrusted him with that powerful pin, if you can believe it.
Ah.
You aren't alone.
Yeah.
I too.
Well, I mean,
fall
yeah.
victim to that irrationality.
During their walk.
Why do you think that is?
I can't say for sure, but one thing I've noticed is that every time I watch them try to overcome the absurdity of their world, I just can't help but hope they succeed.
Aww. Alright. Alright. I like that. I just can't help but hope they succeed. Is there anything else that I missed? Because I think that is it. Cool. That was a cool conversation that they just had. I like that. All right. Well. Oh gosh. Well, this has been great, but I gotta go sleep now. I'm a little tired now. I gotta go to bed. That is officially Neo: The World Ends With You in all of its entirety on this channel. I don't know. Maybe if I don't platinum the game in my own time, maybe I'll do like another post-game stream or something, but probably not. I think this is gonna be it. Yes, I saw the Another Day ending. I saw both secret endings. The one with Minamimoto. I'm coming for you, composer. Yes. Yeah. I mean, gosh, I didn't want this game to end. Like, man, it's phenomenal. It's a really great game. Very, very good. Crunch. Yeah, well, the Secret Reports, that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the heck out of that. And checking out the Social Network. It's so funny, I never read any of those bios, but then it was cool. It was cool seeing some of the connections. Yeah, I think that's about it for me. Gosh, I was gonna raid someone on Twitch, but I am tired. I am gonna go to bed. I am very, very tired. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. More trash for the heap, yes. I'm not sure I'm gonna stream tomorrow yet. I'll either stream tomorrow or I have a video that I'm doing that I might put up or something tomorrow. But yeah, if I don't do it stream tomorrow, I'll stream Wednesday, or maybe we'll do both. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking I might want to play Resident Evil again. I want to play Persona 5 again, but I have to like really be in like the right headspace, I feel like, to play Persona 5, because it's those are usually pretty long streams. Like even this stream is long, so I'm taking my time with it. But I would like to finish Resident Evil before the month ends, which I don't think it should be too much longer, because it's not a long game. But we'll see. It'll kind of depend on how I'm feeling. But guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the stream. It helps me out. Don't forget to follow if you're watching on Twitch. Don't forget to subscribe, all that jazz. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yep. J-Ray got the Discord for you. We do have a Discord. Anybody is welcome. And yeah, essentially, we've got all kinds of... We've got some stuff in there. I'm not in it that much, but I do, in case, if you don't have your notifications on, I will notify you every single time I go live in the Discord. So. Nobody likes a mess making. Oh, really now, Joshua? That's funny. I just saw that now, Michelle. That's awesome. Yes, go play The World Ends With You. That is the most important thing to take from this whole stream. Very good game, very important game. All right, well, thanks again, everybody, and until the next stream, you know me, I'm Andy Brew, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.